Snails. Did you know that snails have teeth on their tongue? It's kinda like the tongue of a cat, which they use to eat.
Hello, gamers! Welcome in. Happy freaking Monday. How's everyone doing? It's also Good News Monday, and boy, oh boy, do I have some good news for you. Do I have some good news for you? First off, the cat's here. Hi, Gimbal. Hello, buddy. What are you looking at? Yeah, my blanket's on the floor, huh? You like sitting on there, though, so you can sit there if you want. But how's everyone doing on this fine Monday? How was your weekend? Tell me what you got up to. I spent way too long in Minecraft, but boy, oh boy, was I productive. Let's see who got our first today. Jay with the first, welcome in. Lena, congrats on first. Meg, congrats on first. And Mia, congrats on first. And congrats on your first and forever. And Panda, congrats on first. How are you all doing? Mia, hello. Panda, hello. They were quick on the first. Very speedy. Panda as well with the 58 month resub. I think I've known you for too long. But thank you for the snail fact. So snails have teeth on their tongues, which it's kind of like the tongue of a cat, which they use to eat blank because Panda pressed enter too soon, but it's okay. But I would say, snails kind of freak me out. The concept of snails freak me out a little bit. They're too similar in my brain to bugs because they're slimy and kind of gross. But I like the concept of snails. They're silly looking. Like when people draw them or like they're a little animated thing, they're cutie. Real snails though, I can't do real snails. They kind of freak me out, unfortunately. Asa, welcome in. How are you doing? Certified Panda, welcome in. How are you? Football Girl, hello. Good to see you in submarine from Wonder Woman today and had a beach stroll. That sounds so nice, Panda. Mia's back. Mia is back. She is back. But how was everyone's weekend? How was your freaking weekend? I was in Minecraft the majority of it, but I did go outside yesterday. We went for a walk. Because I realized that it had been far too long since I had seen the sun. Not since I've been outside, but since I've seen the sun. Because like the last few times we've gone out, we've just gone to the gym, and we go to gym like late, so it's usually dark-ish when we leave. Payday, welcome in. How are you doing? Hi, Gimbal. Do you want to come say hi to everyone? You haven't seen it all since Friday. I'm scared of you, like, ripping or pulling on the thread of my little thingy, buddy. You're cute. Nugent Bin, it's been good. We've only gone twice. 3 times, maybe? But it's because we were out of town and then we ended up not being on our schedule because I wasn't feeling well last week. But we're starting our schedule for the gym this week, like our actual like what days we plan on going for the time being. So I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to the gym tomorrow, and I still plan on probably just sitting on the bike for 30 minutes while husband lifts weights. But I'm just trying to be space. So we're just trying to deal with the anxiety, you know. Hi Nay, how are you? Gimbal, you missed him. He missed you, Panda. He missed you. What are you doing? Where are you going? Gonna go down there? All right, bye. Bye. But that was so gentle as well. The way you like just descended. That was so gentle. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy, huh? Yeah. You got an update? What's your update? What's your update? Did I miss anything? I feel like I missed something, but I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I kind of told a UK guy you love him. Ooh, cute. Love that for you. I hope that went well. I hope that went well. Hi, buddy. Do you need scritches? Is your father not giving you enough scritches while at work today? Yeah. Yeah, he's too busy working. He's too busy working today. Send it back. That's the best case scenario. That's the best case scenario. Also, you guys, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this on because it might be kind of warm, but look how cute this is. I got this, like, I don't know what you would call it because it's not, it's like a shawl. I guess we'd call it a shawl. It's like this crocheted, I think it's crochet. I assume it's crochet. Shawl. That was my grandmother's. I think it's handmade. Well, I think because you can't machine replicate crochet. So it's handmade, but I think it's like handmade, like, and not purchased handmade. Like, I think my grandmother or someone in my family made this at some point. But it's mine now. I think it might be too warm to be wearing it though, because yarn is rather warm. Even though I think it's just like acrylic yarn, like a craft store, I think. But it's old, and it's mine now, and it has the cutest little buttons. Look at these buttons. Just look at that. Look at how cute those buttons are. So now I have a fun little shawl. I don't know how to like style it though, but probably in the fall it'll be really nice and stuff. I think it'll be really fun in the fall and stuff when it's a little bit chillier, because it'll keep me nice and toasty. So it's really cute, but I don't know if I'm gonna leave it on for very long. But I keep wanting to wear it because, like, obviously, like, look at it. It has to be worn. Like, it's just meant to be seen. It's meant to be seen. I just have to make sure the cat does not try to play with the edges because it's not frayed. There's not tassels. It's I guess you could call these tassels. I guess in the grand, I would say these are tassels. That's what they are. Hi. Hi. What's going on over there? You need to go? Do you hear something? Do you hear your dad? Do you hear your dad? Probably. Hi. You're hitting me with your tail. You're so happy right now? Tassels for sure. Yeah, it's definitely a tassel. I don't know what I was gonna say something, I forgot what it was. But how was everyone's weekend? What'd you all get up to? What'd you all get up to? Like I said, I left the house. I went on a walk. A goblin! 38 months. Hello, bot? That was really delayed. But Goblin, thank you for the 38-month resub. The 38-month resub is kind of crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. Hi, buddy. You're so cute. You're so freaking cute. Oh, hi. What are you doing? Hello. Yeah, if you stopped wiggling, that wouldn't have happened. It is kind of crazy. That's actually bonkers. Hotel Architect and 2 Point Museum. That's it. Love that. I think we're playing not Hotel Architect. We're playing 2 Point Museum on Friday, I think, based on the votes in Discord. And if you haven't voted in Discord, it's in the stream schedule if you want to vote for which one that we want to play. Because I got all three of them, all three of the 2 Point games, during the Steam sale. So, doing that. Jetpack as well with a 31-month resub.
Dizm 9 Dizzy Dizm 9 Dizzy Dizm 9 Dizzy.
What's all these resubs today? Hi, your foot's just sticking up, huh? He's so cute. He's so purry. That's a curse. It is. And here it is. It counts. Thank you so much for those resubs. And we're also at a hype train. What the heck? What the heck? You guys, we have some really fun announcements today as well. We have 3 whole things to share with you. One of which the mods don't even know about. We've had chill days. Both days we went to go to a museum, but had no energy, so we just went to dinner. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta go to dinner instead, and that's okay. I hope you had a nice time at dinner. Um, that's really funny. Makoto 3. Yeah, I have 3 notifications. If you saw the go live notification, you would have seen them. You would have seen a sneak peek of what they were. But if you didn't see it, I have three notifications, 3 announcements. Hype fits the announcements. It does. We love some hype. We love some hype. So first one, you guys, we have new mods. As of actually technically Friday, we had new mods. They joined mod chat on Friday. That's fine. Okay, Goblin with 120 stream streak. We have not 1 but 2 new mods, and they're already in chat, but they don't have the swords yet. So do you guys maybe want to see? Do you guys maybe want to see who the new mods are? I gotta give them their roles. Where's things? Hold on, I can't type. Hey, what if you typed correctly? Hold on. They already have roles, so here we go. All right. Oh, they also have to lose some roles as well. Unfortunately, you both are losing your VIP. You're both losing your VIP. It's the other new mod. Yeah, Panda's the new mod. All right, the new mods have swords. If you want to reveal yourself, paid for like 2 days before you modded me. Hey, there's no way. How cheap was it? Because you got modded like within a month of me starting stream. Not even a sword. No, not even a sword, you guys. Jetpack and Nay are part of are the new parts of our mod team. Can we get some hype in the freaking chat? We get some hype in the freaking chat. Tells me oh, it's called how much I hung out. You did, but I also I kind of streamed a decent amount of time then too. I streamed kind of a lot, but I also think I had VIP at like 15k, maybe 50k. So you also were a sub, so you also got more points. Amazing to the mod teams. That's what I thought. They're 2 of our most long-standing community members, and I was like, that's perfect, perfect. So we're very excited to have them in here. I also let me give you full access to the mod channel now, mod chat, because I didn't give you that yet. That's 1. And that's 2. You both have official access to the mod roles in Discord, and I can see all the channels now because I gave you access to like 3 of them because that's all you needed in the time being. Because I didn't want to give you access individually to each one because that was annoying. You know, the OG and the mod team, we really are. We really are. So be nice to them. Don't give them a hard time. Because the mods are already going through it. This is a wild week for them to be added as mods, because some things are happening behind the scenes, and the mods are doing incredible. Specifically Makoto. Makoto's doing so much right now, and I really appreciate her for doing things. So it's quite a week to have some new mods as well. So I went to 2-week vacation. Hope I found my work on the noobs. Starting out here finally. I'm so glad you're thriving, Panda. I'm so glad you're thriving. But yeah, so we got some new mods. So very fun and exciting. Don't give them a hard time this week. I mean, you can. I'm not going to stop you, but they have powers to time you out or ban you. So don't be naughty. Vacation for the vacation. Real. Also, I will say, this is kind of as a note for mods, but also just in general, if anyone's a mod. I learned recently that banning someone does remove someone's streak, so which makes sense. So if you're a mod either here or other places and you want to like playfully ban someone, I'd recommend not, because that will take away their streak, and that's kind of sucks. So think twice before play banning someone for like funsies. So because I know we're all very obsessed with our streaks. So give them a hard time, I'll come back and ban you. See, you heard it from Panda. Keep those away from your head, also true. Careful with the banning. Got it. Yeah. So if you're a mod here or just in general a mod anywhere, if you're like, if you know people are really like have a long streak, don't like just ban them because it's funny. So, yeah, I believe only banning does that. Because we've timed people out, and I don't think they've lost their streaks. We can test if someone wants to sacrifice their streak if you want to, but I don't think it does. I don't think it does. But because timeout just makes you not able to chat for a little while. Banning, like, at least the majority of people I know have it so that if you're banned, you can't even watch stream anymore. So I would assume that's like the main reason why. I'm the strict banner, not the for fun one. Yeah, and we don't really have many playful bannings in here. I think husband's the only person who's been playfully banned in here, and that's just because I like to be mean to him sometimes. So I've never really playfully banned someone. Feeling subject once I have shriek again. Okay, Panda. Good to know. We'll take note of that. Really play time with people. Yeah, it's definitely fun to like play time with people, and I'll do that once in a while. But I'm more of just a message deleter. I'm more of just a message deleter than anything, because I'm just like afraid that someone's not gonna like that, like I'm doing it for fun and like to be funny, but like they don't get that I'm trying to be funny, and like we're not on the same page of like the vibes. So at most I'll just delete a message. Because I'm not very good at reading the situation a lot of times because #tism. So I try not to do too much because I'm like, I don't want to like offend someone or like upset them. We do have the playful, like we do have the just exclamation point ban. We do have that, but I'm still like actual like, because sometimes people will ban someone as a joke, or sometimes people will be like, hey, I need to leave to go do these things, but I cannot leave. Like I just physically can't leave stream. Like please ban me or time me out so I can like go do these things. And people will do that. But that kind of thing, like remove your streak and stuff. But so just playful banning like that. Video freeze for anyone else. It shouldn't be frozen. Everything is fine on my end. Okay, thank you. Just you, Panda. Make it of your first badge, though. No, I don't know if it would remove first badge. I don't think it would remove the first badge. I can manually remove your first badge, but I don't think it'll take away first badges. I don't even know who has the first badges anymore. Every once in a while I go through to see who has them, and I like, if people haven't been around or if there's like a reason, I'll take them away and I'll give them someone new so it like goes through. But yeah, I don't think it'll take away the first badge at all. But so that's our first announcement. You guys, we have 3 announcements. The second one is very fun and exciting, and it has to do with Camp Dizzy. I have to open the thing first. I have to open this. Give me my links. Okay. Are these? All right, it's all public. All right. The Camp Dizzy merch is officially live. I wanted to give you guys time to, if you wanted to get a t-shirt or stickers or whatever, that they come in time, hopefully, for camp this year. So if you want to get some camp merch, it's now live, and I'll show you this merch. So this is the first one. We have 2 t-shirts. Because I wanted to go for like a vintage style this year for like the branding and everything. So they have the like vintage t-shirt. And I was like, that's perfect. So it comes in a few different colors that you can get it in. It also has a little custom tag in it. And this is the back. Look at how cute. Look at how cute it is. I love it. Exactly. Jenny looks like a camp shirt, and I was like, I love it. I love it so much. So this is the first one. And I just think it's so cutie patootie. It's supposed to show on this first page. Hello. Okay, if you go to all products, it'll be right on the front. And then we have the other one. And so in case you don't like the vintage style, because I know like the collar and the arms, like the sleeves are not for everyone. So we also have just a regular t-shirt. This is the comfort colors, in a few different colors. However, I don't think the moss looks very good. I think I was meant to remove this one because you can barely see the logo. We put it in a few colors. If you're like, I want another color, you can ask me for another color. These are what I chose because they looked somewhat okay with like the colors that I have for the designs. But if you're like, hey, I want this in red, let me know and I can add a red color. I just kind of did the ones that I was like, those look not terrible with the colors of the shirts. So I'll add them. I just can't guarantee they're going to look as nice. You like neon orange? I don't think they have a neon orange. And then we have a sticker. We have our yearly sticker of the logo. Hi, buddy. Hello, Gimbleton. We have our sticker of our camp logo for this year. Look at how cute. Colors, the pins are the color, the armor of the shirt itself. Are the colors, the bands, and the color on their shelf. So the color, so natural is the color of the shirt, and the, so like the forest green on this one, the black, midnight navy, those are the colors of the bands. So the bands are the only thing that have like the color, and then the shirt is either, there's a white, a gray, and then the natural swatch. Did that answer your question? I hope that answers your question. I don't know if I fully understand, but hopefully that answers it. These are also limited time, so these will go away on midnight August, or like 11:59 August 1st, which is the last day of camp because we're gonna be doing a movie night that night. Cinnamon sugar toast, delicious. So I think I could remember. Yes, yeah. So the bands do change for each one of them, and then some of them have different actual shirt color changes as well. And then we have patches. But you'll see that there's 3. So we have this year's patch. Look at how cute. I cannot guarantee that this will be nice. I haven't gotten one yet. I haven't got a patch yet, but we have a patch. Was that a camp counselor? I thought about doing one that said counselor or like staff on the back for the mods. So, is it iron on? Iron on, sew on, or safety pin. So there you go. All of the above. So we have this year's camp patch. But patches are kind of new to Fourth Wall, and last year I couldn't get them to work with my logo. And we didn't have it for 2024. But I was like, let's try it again. And so we also have, for the only time, for a limited time, we have a Camp Dizzy 2025 badge and a 2024 badge. So if you were here for all 3 years and you won all 3 badges, you can get them all. And you can get them as a bundle for a little bit cheaper. I think it's like $2 cheaper for each one. So if you want all 3 of them, you can get them as a bundle as well. And they're really cute. They're really cute. You can put them on things. And honestly, like if you have one of like the tote bags, like the Hot Girls Have Grandma Hobbies tote, they'd be probably really pretty cute on there. They'd probably be pretty cute on there if you've like some other like tote bags or whatever. I was gonna do a hat, but the logo didn't look very good on a hat. If you're like, oh, I'd love this design on this other product, let me know because I can always make another product. But this is our camp merch and I'm so excited. But don't save TM. Exactly. Bundle and save if you want all 3 of them. If you want all 3 of them, you can get them for a little bit cheaper. I think it's like $2 off for each one, which I think is pretty good. And I will say these are also priced literally as low as I could, could price them. Frozen, hello, how are you doing? It's so nice to see you. I never see you this time. Hello. Dizzy tote with patches on. I thought about doing a tote, but I was like, I don't know if you guys would want a tote because we just have the Hot Girls Have Grandma Hobbies tote. So I was like, I don't know if people would want another tote, but I can do another tote if you would like. I can do that. I thought about that, but I was like, I don't know if people want another tote, but I can do another tote if you want another tote. It's summer, so I'm here. I'm so excited that you're here. I'm so excited to see you. I hope you're doing so well. So excited to be here for your stream. I'm so excited you're here as well. I'm so excited to see you. Yeah, we can do another tote though. I'm also curious. I went to go like kind of see what else there is that you could put like patches on. I guess maybe like a beanie. People put patches on beanies, or I guess hats. Yeah, there's not like a lot here. Do they have a fanny pack? Imagine a fanny pack though. They do have a fanny pack. I don't think it's the kind of material that you would put a patch on though. I don't know this kind of material. That's okay. Jean jackets. They do actually have jean jackets, but they're expensive. They're expensive. At least they had a denim jacket. Do they still have a denim jacket? Oh, I don't think they don't anymore, I don't think. They do have a denim bucket hat that I considered. There is a denim bucket hat. Oh, you can make it like preview with some of the artwork on it. That's cute. And so it has like a multicolor and like a light denim. So that's kind of cute. So if there's anything specific that you're like, hey, I'd love this logo on this piece of merch, let me know, and I can probably do that. Can't roast typos and make one in the same sentence. I feel like you can. I may or may not have stayed up way too late last night, working at the villager farm. I got my first library instead of the look at you go, Makoto! Look at you go! It's not next week, it's the week after. It is the last week of July. It is the 27th through the 1st. This is 27th through the 1st, but the 1st does not have a stream. The 1st has a movie night in Discord. And also, I'll be streaming 5 days that week. I may be streaming on Wednesday. I may be streaming on Wednesday that week. First picture together. Oh, that'll be cute, Pay. That'll be really cute. But yes, we might be streaming on a Wednesday. We might be having a little bit of a Dizzy After Dark stream with maybe a scary game. A scary game. Possibly. We'll see. Which actually, let me look at my schedule. I don't even have I didn't finalize my schedule because I'm just afraid to finalize my schedule. Yeah, so I have a few ideas of games for a Days After Dark. I also let you know, Camp Cup is on Friday, just so you know. During camp, we're gonna do a Dizzy After Dark, and it'll be a campfire patch. It'll be probably like a scary story / campfire patch. So it'll be probably like 7:30 after Makoto's stream. So it'll be during camp. Don't worry. You will be camp counselors again, yes. When does camp start? Next Monday, the 27th. If you missed the video, I did make a trailer. I'll put the link back in chat. It's in Discord, for those of you who are in the Discord. But here is the link for our trailer if you want to get some info on it, with the dates and such. It's also a really cute video, so go watch it. I think the video is adorable, and I spent a lot of time on it, so watch the video as well. I think it's really cute. I also, hold on, let me do one thing. That is the way. Also, we're just listening to Disney music today. That's the vibe of today. I needed some Disney tunes. Today. I'm trying to think of anything else with camp. I will hopefully have, not hopefully, my plan is to release the poster next weekend. So you can get an idea of what our schedule will be. And then keep in mind that you can you can submit your child sim selves for Camp Cup, and I'll be looking for those starting next week as well. So if you want to work on your child sim self, make sure you're working on that. And if you also did it last year, it can be the same one as last year if you want. But get working on those if you want. I do need to spend a lot of time working on Camp Cup this week and next week. It'll be fine. I cannot stay long flat hunting, boo, but I'll be in and out. Frozen, I hope you have a great time flat hunting. That sounds like so much fun. Hopefully it's fun. Camp posters down on the beach, practicing our dance routine with the Camp Talent Showcase focus choreographing. That'd be so cute. Pin the counselors getting wasted around the campfire. That's really funny. Dizzy skills, and I learned ballet. Hey, that's okay. I got a child some stuff with the gallery from last year. Yes, but Nay, you'll be a camp counselor this year. So you're leveling up. You're gonna be a camp counselor. Instead, you'll be in charge of a team. I'll be here second half of next week, so only use me if you need to film a shot. I don't want to take a spot from someone who can actually be here. All good, Mia. All good. Thank you for letting me know. Plot Malcolm makes us into ballerinas. That'd be so fun. We're all gonna be ballerinas. We're all freaking ballerinas. And then we have one more announcement, but we have 30 seconds left of these ads, so I'm gonna let the ads finish, and then I'll let you know the last one. Hello, buddy. Are you back? Hi, what are you doing? You wanna come back in? Or he can't make up his mind. Come on. Ballet The Sims when? Honestly, I'm shocked that they have to give us dancing, like ballet and stuff. Gimbal, come here, sir. Gimbal, come here. It's right here in the corner. There, as you can see, his front paws. There's his little toes. Look at his little toes. He's just a boy. Whoa. Ignore me. Hello? How did I get here? I've hit undo it too many times. I've hit undo it too many times. All right, ads are over. Are you guys ready for the last announcement? Where's my sounds? Let's do a little drum roll. Do I have a drum roll? We have a new channel point redeem. We have a new channel point redeem, and it's a very fun, special one because it's another daily redeem. It's another daily redeem, but it's at the end. It's an at the end of stream redeem. So if you are here to the end of stream, you'll get a new daily redeem. You'll get a new daily redeem. They're called snacks. So at the end of stream, you can redeem a snack for the road, / snack for the raid. And you can take some snacks with you. So at the end of stream, every time we get ready to end and start the raid, I will turn it on so you guys can redeem it. So it'll be really cute. I don't have issues loading stream. Loading Steam or stream? My Steam is fine. Steam? Mine's fine. Mine seems to be fine. Yes? Oh. Interesting. Watch me forget or fall asleep. Hey, that's okay. But yeah, so if you want the new redeem, it will be available at the end of stream. This is not good. Well, maybe restart your stream or your PC. It was being good last night, but I haven't been on it today. I haven't been using Steam because I've been playing Minecraft so much, so I haven't really done anything. But mine is working fine right now. I'm okay, but I've only making your rewards. Oh, that's weird. That's very weird. But those are our announcements today. So very fun and exciting things. 2 new mods, camp merch is available, and new redeem. New redeem daily snacks. Get your daily snacks at the end of stream. Which I'm very excited about. I probably, especially for like the first few weeks, I'll probably need reminded. You're probably gonna have to give me a reminder because I probably will be forgetting. Because I do be forgoing everything that I'm doing. We did a mod announcement. That was the very first one. I'm gonna have a great stream. Panda, enjoy your food. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your vacation, and we'll see you Friday, hopefully, and maybe even sooner. But hope you have a fantastic vacation, Panda. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, so we have 2 new mods. If you guys missed the mod announcement, Nay and Jetpack are our new mods. There are new mods. We have our camp merch available. So if you want to get your camp merch, we have 2 different t-shirts. We have a sticker, a patch, and patches for the year 1 and 2, so 2024 and 2025, because we didn't have patches for those years. And so you can get those, and you can get them bundled for a few dollars cheaper if you want all 3 of them. Let me do my sword sound. That could be your entry sound, Jetpack. That could be your entry sound. What's my brain saying? I don't know what my brain is saying. But guys, we're playing The Sims today. Shocker. Like, actually a shocker. I want to attempt to build. I'm also getting too warm, so I gotta take this off now. I'm going to attempt to build, and we're going to attempt to furnish the build that we were working on like last week or 2 weeks ago. Search says that there's a problem with Steam as a heads up for people. Oh, I wonder if there's an outage somewhere. Husband might know, Makoto, if you want to add him in mod chat or something. I think it's overwhelming. Can we switch to Not So Berry? I don't even know where we're at with Not So Berry. I can't guarantee my mods are always like all working. So I cannot confirm if we can switch to Not So Berry. But we'll see. If we get overwhelmed, which my hope is to not. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. My hopes and plans and dreams are to not get overwhelmed, and at least, but I also don't like if don't get overwhelmed. Like this build probably won't take too long to furnish, so it shouldn't be like I don't think it'll take necessarily 3 hours or like 2.5 at this point. They're being 30 minutes anyway. I shouldn't be making requests. Well, hopefully I won't get overwhelmed until after you come back from therapy. That's the hopes maybe. We also can switch to Girly Pop. Also, you guys, Girly Pop. Hold on. Do you guys understand how many hours I have in Girly Pop right now? I don't know if you want to know. I don't know if I want to share how many hours I have in Girly Pop already. From building, you can switch to Overwhelmed by Babies. We're doing Babies on Thursday. We're doing a two game stream, and we're starting with the Paleo update, and then we're gonna jump over to some babies. So that's the plan on Thursday. So I'm trying to do one baby stream a week. That's like my hopes and my goals is to like have one baby stream a week. So that's my plan right now. Because I have 65 hours in Girly Pop. We've had it for a week. It's been 7 days. I have 65 hours in 7 days in Girly Pop. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, if you want to submit baby daddies, you can do it. Hashtag Dizzy Daddies or hashtag Dizzy Chatties. I am very committed. I've also, like, yesterday and Saturday, I did a lot of, like, AFK farming. I did a lot of AFK farming, so, like, I built 2 iron farms. I built, I can't think of any of my farms. Where's my list? I built so many farms, auto farms. I built 2 iron farms. I built a skeleton farm. I built a lava farm. I built a slime farm. I built a chicken farm. And I built a frog light farm. And a spider farm. And I just made a bunch of beehives. Which I don't count that as a farm, but I made a few farms that aren't on like auto farms because I don't want to like have everything auto because then there's nothing for me to do. So I have bees that I added this morning, and I have sugar cane. So we're making lots of progress. I've done so many things. Not a spider farm. Yeah, I made a spider farm so we could have string and stuff. So, and I still have a few more that I want to make, but I'm trying to take a break from farming, like making farms. I built one of those last night. I didn't know when I popped in. I got a heck of a jump scare. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's definitely a scary time. The spider farms are also very loud. They're very, very loud and it's annoying. Just gonna play some Sims though. I'm ready to play some Sims. So we're building in Brychester. We're working on that build from a few weeks ago. I did install Sunblind for literally this world that I installed because I was like, I came in here and I was like, that's ugly. Let me put some lights in here. You hate their sounds? They are awful sounds. She started warning me when she was gonna go down there. That's very kind of her. That's very, very kind of her. Sound like they're slurping. They do kind of sound like they're slurping. But just look at how beautiful this lighting is. Look at how pretty Sunblind is. Especially, it's beautiful in Brychester, even. But this is our little house. Speaking of Minecraft mods, I kind of want to learn how to mod Minecraft so I can make a replacement for spiders. And I can't imagine it's so hard, but like I just don't know what I would want to replace it as. But I kind of want to like learn how to mod Minecraft a little bit. Went to the Def concert last night. It was so good. You're really heart, Mateo. I'm so glad you had a good time. I'm so glad I had a good time. I saw a video of someone who went. I don't know if it was a yesterday one or if it was like a few days ago. And she, there was a woman dressed as Miss Ungermeyer with her little flag, and I was like guiding a bunch of people to their seats, like her and her friends to like where they were sitting outside. It was really funny. I would request make sure. Oh yeah, Makoto, I would. Like it would purely be for you, and have it be updated. But like that's why I'm like I don't know if I could figure it out because I don't understand how to mod Minecraft. I can barely mod The Sims. So we'd have to do it, but it would be for you. You feel the love. I'm so glad. I hope you would never doubt that I loved you because I sent you chocolate and I would like to make a mod for you so that you don't have to deal with spiders. But that's kind of selfish because I just want you to play Minecraft with me more. Though my hair just flew into my mouth and like hit my throat. A firefly? Wait, that's so cute, but I wouldn't want to hit a firefly. I wouldn't want to hit a firefly. Honestly, like, I feel like a slimy looking thing, like a slime one, like a slime, but like just like maybe like a blue slime or something, you know? I eaten half the bag of almond joys last night, as you should. As you should. I'm scared if they changed into octopi. Wait, that would be really funny. A slug or a snail? That would be kind of silly. Imagine a giant snail. 1,000 legs. If you did a black cube, I'd slay it. That's fair. We all just could make it into a cube. Just into a cube. Just a bouncing cube, which is like is the slimes basically. An octopi would be funny though, but you're also grossly overestimating my art skills. So someone had that they stopped editing it. Yeah, I probably like a slime because probably be the easiest, or even just like a square, like a block. That doesn't make any sounds. Maybe I could give the slime sounds. I don't know. But this is our cutie little house that we're building. Are my windows? No, they're level. Okay. It's a closed floor plan. This is the first floor, and this is the second floor. So we have 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom upstairs, and then we have 1 bathroom. So we have a full bath downstairs, and then will be our living room, our dining room, and this is our little entryway, and then like the hallway space. Make it into a dodecahedron. Well, the whole thing with Minecraft is that it's like cubes. So maybe, I mean, like I could, but it also feels like it defeats the purpose of Minecraft, you know? Something they make is just Lee whispering another spooter. What if it's just me making noise? What if I just start yapping? What if I start talking in Simlish? What if it's the low polygon seagulls, the low poly seagulls from The Sims? And it's just me talking and me going like, mine. I can't, it couldn't be a duck. I wouldn't want anyone to murder a duck. Also, Makoto, this is from a few weeks ago. I built it and then I crashed out and then I moved games. But we're going to attempt to do the interior with Lizzie quacking. And I'm deep in Minecraft and then just start hearing Lizzie's voice sneaking up on me. Maybe there'll be a version with and without my voice. That'd be really funny. That would be really funny. Let's work on the kitchen because we have the kitchen like laid out. So let's clutter it. Let's do some kitchen cluttering. That feels nice. Butterflies. All right, let's pull out some stuff. I don't know, like we're gonna go. I don't want it to be like super modern inside. Like I just want it to kind of be an everyday like lived in kind of thing. I think it would be fun too in place of a spider that quacks. That would be funny. A rubber duck that quacks. I could literally use like my rubber ducks and like record the squeaking that it makes. I'm gonna look at base game kitchen stuff actually because I honestly think base game is like what I want in terms of style in here. That's not quite the vibe. There's a little kiwi. A little kiwi magnet. Can I put it? Oh, we should be able to put these on the fridge. Hot take. Like these are magnets. Why can't I just put these on the fridge? Why don't they slot? Everything's also. I'm not. There's no budget. I just like. I want the kind of just, not super modern looking. There's no like specific budget though. I just kind of want it to feel lived in and cozy, and like maybe they got their stuff from like they went from thrifting or like hand-me-downs sort of stuff. This is just a handkerchief on a wall. That's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. Magnet on the fridge. The heck is that? Yeah, they give us like magnet boards for them. It's from the login reward stuff, but it's still dumb. See, they have like magnet boards. So you can put them on. Vibe and building the Sims. Yeah, the plan is to vibe and build in the Sims. That's the plan. That's the hopes and the goals and the dreams. I hope you all are ready for that. And some chit-chatting. You know, I kind of like having the idea of like a house phone in here. Let's have a home phone. I love that little spice rack as well. So besides Minecraft though, what's everyone been playing? Because I know a lot of us have been playing Minecraft because like we're all in a Minecraft era because Girly Pop does that to everyone. What else has everyone been playing recently? I keep wanting to like sit on the couch and play Kingdom Hearts, but Minecraft has too much of a hold on me right now and I just can't. But my hope, and once the Girly Pop hyperfixation dies down a little bit and I don't feel like the need to be on it every single second of every single day, my plan is to play some Kingdom Hearts. Because I started that in the car on the drive to Pennsylvania. You're doing some stars, nice, great choice. Great choice. I love some Stardew. The King is watching. I'm not sure, though. I don't know if I've heard of that one. What kind of game is that? Oh, we gotta have a cookie jar. And then I love that guy. I play far too many games, and so MC has become the safe bet. That's so fair. I'm playing Organized Inside. It's so cozy. Ooh, I don't know what that one is either. I can assume the vibe of it though. I don't know what that one is either. It's locked in the schedule. And yeah, I've seen you play that on stream. What is this? Oh, it's from the Bridgerton one. Is that the Bridgerton series? Buzz of Desire book set. I don't like that name. It's a 25 video game where the player manages a castle, placing buildings to generate resources, product units, and also be fight off enemy invaders. The game combines elements of real-time strategy and city builder games with a run-based pseudo-random structure of a roguelike. Oh, that sounds like a good time. Got a new car, and it has a horrible blind test, and I remember so many people. Wait, I didn't know there were cars in that game. That's funny. That's funny. Morgan's books at IRL. I imagine. Okay, is anything else of this like kitchen decor? I'm like, what do I use in my kitchens? I sometimes will do books, but I don't really have a shelf for books. I also have this one out, so we can use that. Where's like the little bread box? Ooh, maybe the little basket of eggs. Your most prized possession. It's like unpacking. There's a black hat. So adorable. That sounds so nice. I love games like unpacking. They're so good. I was playing a little bit of Small Spaces. I filmed a video on Wednesday. I don't know if I like it, if I'm gonna post it, but I did film one. And I did it the unpack, because there's two versions. You can do it so that you're just decorating, or you can do it in like an unpacking style, and like unpack stuff, or not quite an unpacking style, but like an unpack, like a house flipper style unpacking. So it gives you like the boxes and stuff that you can decorate with. And that was fun. Undo your teleportation very quickly. I love that. You're not exaggerating. I believe you, Morgan. You wanted a giveaway. It's such a good game. I really like it. It's really nice. It's very calming and cozy. I've been playing it since the demo, like 2 years ago maybe. So I finally got it last time it was on sale. Maybe like it was a big Steam sale and I got it. And I'm glad to finally have it. Maybe we'll get that out. That could be cute in here. What other little cluttery pieces do we have? I'm like, what is even in this game anymore? It's been so long since I've been playing. What do we even have? What is there? A bowling pin. Where's like the bread box? I think it's in, yeah, it's like right here. I love the bread box. I'm gonna start D&D, whatever session you should to create characters. It'll be my first time. Oh, Mia, that's exciting. I hope you have so much fun. I just saw on TikTok this guy who's doing a campaign as the DM, and instead of dice, like rolling dice, they're opening fortune cookies to determine the game and like all of their moves and stuff. And I think that's hysterical. I think it's actually like one of the funniest things I've ever heard of / seen. And it brings me great joy. And he like went around to the grocery stores, or maybe it's a single one that has like the buy by weight kind of thing of like snacks and candies and all that, and bought 500 fortune cookies. Oh my gosh, please stop moving around. I'm gonna put this phone over here. I forgot I have this. We'll make a little coffee bar. Like we'll put a little coffee maker and stuff over here. A little mug holder maybe. That phone is so cute. Let's bring back phones, like home phones, even just for the aesthetic of it. Let's bring back home phones. I just think they're cute to have around. Because like everyone's getting like kitchen TVs again. Like just like little, like, what are they? CRT? Is that what it's called? A CRT? TV? No, that can't be. CRTs, is it a car? I don't know. I don't know anything. Don't ask me anything. But like everyone's getting like the little TVs with like VHS or DVD players in them to put in their kitchen counters, and I think it's the cutest thing. And like let's bring back home phones next. Get a home phone because those spam callers are wild. Oh yeah, I'm not even saying you can have it connected. Just like have it, you know, just for vibes, just to be cute. We gotta have a cookie jar. Put that in the corner, like that. We have our little spice rack. I love putting this on the wall. Just like that, and then it just kind of hangs on the wall. It's so cute. And then we have plenty of space where it's like actually functional. So that's gotta be functional. That one should be functional. And then we'll get like a coffee pot and stuff over here. That way you're able to have available to people because of phones now. Oh yeah, I hate it sometimes. And by sometimes I mean like a lot of times. Leave me alone, please. Home phone here still. It's been unplugged. Apparently though, because I'm like tired of hearing it ring. I always have a landline phone in a drawer to call on. That's very good to have, I feel. That's probably a really good thing to have. I don't know if my mom, I know we don't have like the home phone number anymore, I think. But I don't know if she still has a home phone. Like, I don't know if she still just has the phone or if she got rid of it. Coffee maker should we use? Or should we use like a teapot? Should we have a little kettle instead? I don't know if I like the kettles. Let's do just a standard coffee pot. Like that. It's like, I promise I'm not going to be speaking about, I'm just avoiding everyone. Yeah, I feel that. It's a brand new day. I need to watch Camp Rock. Should we watch Camp Rock for our Camp Dizzy movie night? You're gonna hear it. This time you're gonna hear it. It's a brand new day. Don't anyone, it was just a kind of one in case we need to, and cells were not working. That makes sense. I got the landline at my parents' house the other day. It hasn't rang in nearly 5 years. Nice. Oh yeah, they would definitely have like the cute mismatched mugs. I was actually gonna suggest that Cheaper by the Dozen. I love Cheaper by the Dozen. I watched that recently, actually. Yeah, so Cheaper by the Dozen 2 is very camp. So is Camp Rock. Camp Rock was one of the options last year that I had you guys vote for. But the thing is, like, most camp-related movies are horror movies, and that's kind of really frustrating. It's very frustrating. I also thought about, like, doing, like, camp TV show, like, TV episodes, because, like, there's a Kim Possible, multiple Kim Possible episodes at Camp One a week. There's, like, there's other Disney ones that, like, they went camping and stuff, so, like, we could also just do, like, a compilation of Disney episodes. Which also, I feel like, could be fun. But that's not quite what I want. Like, I want a movie, you know? That's what you watch a movie at camp. At least we usually had, not usually, but, like, eventually we started having movie nights. At my camp, especially like if it was like a lot of times it was a backup in case there was a rainy day, and we would have a movie night inside. One time we had it outside though, but we also had like everything was outside because it was like a really big year of like campers, and so we had a tent that we did the majority of our stuff in because like we were too big for the pavilion and the chapel and stuff. What am I looking for? A base game. I want the aprons. I'll put the aprons over here. Horror Story as a camp season. That's a horror show. That's a horror show. Kim Possible? Yeah, I love the Kim Possible, like, Camp One a Weep. It's so good. First grade year, my parents took my school shopping and I got everything Kim Possible themed, as you should. You love horror, and that's so fine, and I love that for you. I just don't like horror. What is this from? Oh, from Lady Bridgerton. Why is this a wall item? Why are these all wall items? Still a home phone, but they live in the middle of nowhere, and cell service is basically not. And that's fair. That makes sense. I had this lipstick tube, and instead of lipstick, it said it was eraser, and I was like, so wait, I had that too, Morgan. I had that too. We got that as one of my sister's friends had a birthday party when I was like 7, maybe 6 or 7. That was Kim Possible themed, and that was in our little goodie bag. That was in the little goodie bag. So I did have that. Trash can. I need a trash can. I like this one. The middle of the USA has no cell service. That's fair. It does have that kind of vibe. We also need trash cans outside. I don't think I have any. So we're going to put some over here. And don't worry, you can access it from the road because the road's right there. It's a little bit of a walk, but it's okay. We're not going to let Hippie Renee get mad at me. Let's get a cute little rug. We have so many rugs in this game, but like none of them are good. How did that happen? We have like 4 good rugs. What's like a good kitchen rug? None of these really. I'm gonna make myself all worked up about rugs, aren't I? I can feel myself like getting warm because I'm just unhappy with these rugs already. That one could be kind of cute in here. That's nice. That's a nice color. I'm chatting from your dishwasher. Morgan, get off your dishwasher. Should we put a dishwasher in here? We should. I never put dishwashers in my builds. Let's get a dishwasher. Zigzag, step and slide, lean in, lift, and clap 3 times. Put our dishwasher there. I don't have a sink! Your dishwasher does have Wi-Fi. I hate appliances that have Wi-Fi. Makoto, don't LOL me. You try building when you've been on a Sims hiatus for 3 months. Your stove has Wi-Fi? I refuse to get appliances with Wi-Fi connection. I have a trash can, and I have outside trash cans, literally right there. But a sink? No. I mean, we know how I feel about sinks in this game. All right, let's move some stuff over here. I'll put the sink right here. Come as you are, you're a superstar. This is the one with the stuff inside of it. All that you need is some music. There's your washer and dryer. I refuse to get appliances with Wi-Fi connection, and if they have it, I'm not gonna give them Wi-Fi. I don't forget the sink with toilet paper. Thank you. Okay, well, you also don't build in The Sims anymore, so stove, dishwasher, and fridge off Wi-Fi. That's too much for me. Every time I go to build it, I'm like, this is completely new to me. I've never done this before. Same. Especially, like, it really does feel new, almost. But also, like, I've been doing it forever, and that, like, I am stressed by it. Because, like, I'm still very stressed. Like, The Sims still does unfortunately make me really stressed. And I hate it that it is, but, like, it's all just such a stressful, like, kind of thing happening with all of this. You know? And, like, it's not like it's, like, all of this is, like, a low stakes, like, oh, I don't have to be playing The Sims. Like, I can just be doing whatever I want. Like, but The Sims is, like, also my job. So, like, if I'm not playing The Sims, especially, like, making content of The Sims on other platforms, like, I don't make any money. Yeah, play ones break way too easily. I just wish the ones that are less tech cost less for some reason. They cost more these days. That's dumb. What I would love, I want, like, vintage appliances. Because a lot of times they still work better than the current ones. Like, the new ones. Even if they're 20, 30, 40 years old or more. That's a cute kitchen. That seems like a bad place to put that. That's also a weird place to put a dishwasher. No dishwasher. They don't need a dishwasher in this house. Let's get maybe some little bits of wall clutter. Or like wall decor, like a photo and stuff. And scream. Not a dream. 'Cause we rock! We will shrink that so we can go under there. And start vintage appliances with your phone. I don't want to start them with my phone. Don't you remember our conversation the other day about how I don't want anything? Like, I don't want to have to do anything with my phone. Like, let me have light switches. Let me have buttons. Let me push freaking buttons, please and thank you. Oh, here's Apple. And I was like, where's the Apple one? Let me push buttons to start my machines. Camp Rock. Oh, maybe this could be cute on the counter. How you choose to express your... That's cute. That's cute. Maybe we'll tuck it in behind there a little bit. I like that. Look how cute this kitchen is. That's cozy. That's cozy. Maybe, no, that's too big. Go over there. I don't want to shrink in it. All right, there's our kitchen, and I didn't crash out. Look at me go, you guys. I'm a professional Sims builder. It's back. We've got it back. It's fine. I know how to do things. I know how to do things today. And I am the lightning. Who is she? I don't even know. She's a whole new person is what she is. Whole new person. I didn't, like, think about this build much at all. Like, I put Sims on the schedule because like, in the moment when I was making the schedule, I didn't, like, plan that ahead of time. I was just like, let's play some Sims. It's been a while since we tried building the Sims. So, I think that might have helped, that I just didn't think much about it. What's a nice table? It's a little too modern for this house. I love this table, but I'm not really going for a mid-century. Honestly, this might be just, like, the nice way to go. Gonna the plain table, and then we'll go with my favorite rug, probably, which is so expensive, which I guess that tracks for real life. I'm gonna put this in here. They don't break until you're getting up and starting a machine. Yeah, I'd rather get up because like if I don't have to get to a start machine, I'm like we're gonna become the people in Wall-E. We're gonna become the people in Wall-E pretty soon. If we can turn everything on with our phones. And we're just never gonna get up and leave our computers or our beds, which is a problem. So I would love to be able to get up and turn on my appliances if I need to. I love these chairs, but I wish they had, like, I love them, but I wish they had, like, one or two, like, just standard brown swatches, like, shades of brown. I am already the people in Wall-E. See, I'm actually trying not to be, hence, I have a gym membership now. I want to be more active, both just, like, physically, but also just, like, I want to just be more active in doing things. Like, I want to have things to go do outside of my house. And it's just hard because every time I'm like, okay, let me go see if I can find this kind of thing to go do. It's like, oh, this is 2 minutes away from your old apartment. And I'm like, why wasn't this a thing when I was living in that old apartment? Everything is around there now. And I'm like, it wasn't like this 6 months ago when I was looking for stuff to do. They just started everything over there now. And I'm like, we don't live like that far from where we used to be, but it's like, it's not convenient to get to via public transit. Like it takes an hour to get to via public transit. I'm like, that's so rude. It's so rude. What chair should we use? No, I don't think I like the wood tone on that today. Apartment 6 months ago. 6 months ago. No, but I'm saying like what 6 months ago when we were still living there, and I was looking for things to go do outside of my house. These things didn't exist, is what I'm saying. We've only been here since February, which 5 months, 5.5-ish, or so. You're more active. It's just so hot outside here, even at midnight. Yeah, it is very hot, and that definitely does not help. That does not help at all with the desire to like go do things. But I mean, you have a child that you go take to the pool sometimes. Can you swim at the pool? Or is it like just like a kid's thing? Or like do you take her to lessons? I don't remember what you guys are doing with like pools and stuff. So like that's a nice thing to do in the summer. It's like it's nice and cool. Oh, we need curtains. Let me get a curtain for this window. And with every step together. Let's get the one from Cozy Bistro. Cute. Don't go to pools. I don't like taking suits. Husband has to take care. Okay, that's fair. People used to walk laps in the mall. Oh yeah, growing up, everyone went to the library, because it wasn't a library, it was a municipal center, which had the library in it, but also like a gym, and they like had like kids gym classes, and the police station was connected to it, and like they had like a senior center stuff, and went to preschool there, so they had all kinds of stuff, and they had walking paths, like they had like the carpet had like patterns, like line patterns, and it was like if you follow the lines, it's this much mileage. If you go down every single hallway, it's this mileage. And it was like a mile to walk a lap, and it took like just a few minutes. So it was always full of the elderly, just doing their speed walking. And then we would also go in to walk sometimes. See that one? That's cute. I love that curtain. Hoboken had everything to do. I know, but Hoboken is also like it still takes an hour or so to get to Hoboken. At this point. Fortunately, we couldn't afford lessons this year at the price. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Our gym has a pool, and my hopes and my dreams and my plans is to swim at the pool. But I need to figure out when there's people not there, like when it's less busy. And also I need to get a bathing suit. Like I need to get a new top for my bathing suit. And I discovered that there's a window between the pool and the gym, and I was like, oh, that's not fun. I don't want people to watch me. Like, I don't want to be perceived. Plus, the mall is always so packed these days. Plus, it's the rich people mall, Tiffany, Balenciaga, etc. I mean, that's the kind of ones that are fun to walk around because it annoys people that the poors are there. And I'm not referring to, like, you being as poor or anything, but, like, the people who are in different tax brackets of the people who shop at those stores. It's fun to annoy people like that, you know? It's really fun. What curtain should we put here? What curtains have I been enjoying? My brain is trying to is like, oh, this curtain, but that's a Paralyzed curtain. Not that I've been playing Paralyzed much either. Paralyzed is stressing me out. I also haven't been since, like, I haven't opened the game since the update as well. Didn't they give us a few new items? Did Paralyzed give us some new items in the last update? Does anyone know off the top of their heads? Let me look at base game curtains. These are all going to be too small for most of these. This is 50 minutes. That's a wild. I took it there when they opened the doors at like 6 a.m. and locked with old people anytime after that. It's like too crowded to walk. That's valid. That's valid. Is this the vibe? I don't like how tall those are. We could do these. No, that looks bad. That's I guess it's the same one. Nope, that's got bad swatches. I recently discovered that there's like a nice, is it this one? And I was like, wow, there's like this is a nice base game curtain. I don't remember which one it was that I discovered. I don't like any of these. But it's like that, these are like the kind of vibe that I want as like the base game ones. Just having some close runs. Ours is only 30 minutes away, so too much closer. I have the American Dream that I could go to, but I don't want to pay to park. To like pay to park. Morgan, have a good session. I had a curtain in mind. Oh, these ones I realized recently that are like pretty nice. Those the ones from Dine Out. What was the curtain I was just thinking of? You guys, my brain is so just not here. It's becoming like an actual problem. My memory is just gone. And it's because I'm not sleeping, which I meant to go check my sleep. You guys want to see how much deep sleep I got last night? Probably, I'm gonna say 45 minutes. I've been tracking this because I'm not sleeping. Like, I'm not getting deep sleep. Hey, I slept for 7 hours. Wow, look at me go. Let's see. 41 minutes of deep sleep. That's 9%. That's actually pretty solid for what I've been doing recently. That's pretty solid for what I'm getting recently, but for context, you want to get between 15 to 20% of your sleep to be deep sleep. And I, on average right now, I would say I'm getting about 7. So I'm trying to go to a sleep doctor. They're trying to get me into an in-person sleep study. That made you jump? You're the one who did the alert, Nay. Mia, welcome back. I can't decide on curtains. I refuse to let the curtains make me crash out, though. That's a huge curtain. I'm not using Bridgerton. Those are really pretty. I do like the sheer vibe of them. That doesn't really match. I don't know what happened there. That's so funny. I mean, I've made myself jump too with alerts. Remember that I got alarmed? That was me getting startled by my own alerts that I made go off. That's kind of pretty. And they're kind of big for these windows, though. We need better curtains in this game. It's like, why are they all useless? I hate those curtains. Like, I like them, but I'm tired of them. And I love these ones, but I'm also just tired of using those. So I guess we're just gonna use modern locks, which I'm also kind of tired of using because I've been using them so much. But it's like they're one of the only good curtains. It's also one of the only things that I use for modern locks regularly. Let the rain fall down. What color? I'll do this the off-white. Not off-white, but like the white. Like that. They're just too good. They are really good curtains. It's like the one thing that the only thing that I really use from modern lux. The curtains came with a rod like that. Yes, agree. Agree. What color? Should we do a wallpaper maybe in here? Me work. Why? Why is everything broken? Oh, can I actually? Or then I flip here. What did I miss? I need a third monitor. Third monitor is life changing. When I got my third monitor, I started using third monitor at the last apartment, like when we moved. Because we found one in our garage because husband just ended up with an extra monitor from work. At that point, he worked for like a tech company that just like had stuff that it was just getting rid of all the time. So he would bring home a bunch of random things. And one of them was a monitor, and we found it in the garage while we were packing, and we were like, "Oh, that's for me now." So, which actually I think that's the one that I broke like 2-3 years ago now, and so I had to replace it. So from the song Live Last Night, I love that, Mateo. What is this song from? Or is this just one of her songs? This is just one of her songs. That's not a wallpaper. I said, what if we had a wallpaper? You know, I do really like this. This is just too outdoorsy, I think. This could be cute for like the entryway. Oh my goodness. My body should chill out. But yeah, back to my sleep though. Like I'm not getting deep sleep, and like that deep sleep is where it is like the restorative rest, and that's where you like process your day and your body heals and your memory solidifies and like all of that. And I'm not getting that. So if you've noticed that I can't remember anything, that's why. The laptop screen and work monitor. This is work. This is not on this equipment on your desk. Valid. Alpine. With the 7-month resub, thank you so much.
9
What are
Heyo.
you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Thank you so much for that resub. Whoa, that's eye hurting. We're also, you guys, we're at 4 out of 5 subs for a wheel spin today. We're at 4 out of 5 wheel spins. 4 out of 5 wheel spins, 4 out of 5 subs for a wheel spin. Maybe we'll do one of these because like some of the paint has like wallpapery textures. Specifically some of the base game ones. Yeah, that one has a wallpaper. This is not paint. That's pretty with like just like the blue on there. So green, but green doesn't match the rug. I want more neutral, but I don't know if I like those being blue. Let's do paranormal. That's the best wallpaper in this game. Where's paranormal? It's so beautiful. Like, that's just so pretty. You can't tell me that that's not one of the nicest walls we have in this freaking game. It's just gorgeous. We need a plant in here. That's all we need in here. Maybe, honestly, probably like a base game one would be nice. I just been, you guys, base game is kind of underrated. Like, I know people hate base game. Like, base game is severely lacking, but it's also severely underrated in terms of build items. Like, base game is pretty solid. Like, I do be really enjoying some base game stuff these days. I don't know about you, but I'm discovering just how nice base game does. Like, how nice some things in base game is. And I don't know if that's just, like, more of my style is, like, evolving to enjoy the style of base game. I'm gonna put that aside. But I've just been really enjoying some base game stuff. I'll put one of these in the corner. Let me put a piece of wall art on here. One thing I will wish we had is the ability to put in custom frames, like, or custom, like, artwork. I do wish all games had that. I think Paralive should have that. Oh, I love this one. And it's, like, kind of modern, but also kind of like a vintagey look to it as well. Let's do that. I just love that photo, that painting. All right, that's our dining room. Let's get a little centerpiece. get a little flower maybe. A little, not a succulent. Should I get my favorite one? That's not really a table plant though. It's more like a coffee table plant. Give a little vase. Let me pull that out. Yeah, we'll do that one. We'll do the base watch. It's such a cute little plant. I like that one. All right, now our hallway. Gotta get more walls. I'm thinking honestly just kind of like a neutrally color. We could go for my favorite greens. That actually looks really nice. The entryway. It goes really nice with the browns that we have. So I think we'll do that. And then our entryway, I want like some sort of bench or ottoman, I think, to like sit down and put your shoes on. Let me search for ottoman. Ottoman. What do we have? I don't like that one too much. Oh my gosh, I wish my body would cooperate. I don't like most of these. Can I force yourself to play The Sims? You should play some Sims. We talked about doing a shell challenge earlier last week, didn't we? I just started a shell challenge because we were saying the other day that like we were all just kind of like we were missing The Sims. We just didn't have the ability to play. Like our brains just like wouldn't let us. So like we just didn't feel like playing even though we wanted to. And I was like, would you put a shell challenge? And everyone was like, yeah, let's do a shell challenge. So maybe once we finish this, we'll start a shell challenge today. We don't have one that we haven't toured yet, right? Like I'm not forgetting one. Am I? I don't think I am. Yeah, let's just look at surfaces. Or not, comfort. Love seats. Because I like not everything that is a bench shows up as a bench. Oh, I love this one. The shell challenge has been very long, hot minute since I've played up in The Sims. Well, maybe we will maybe we'll start a shell challenge tonight. Or like not tonight, but like you know what I mean. Is it too much to have that literally right inside the door? Why do I kind of want to bring this forward one? You know what? That doesn't look too bad actually. I kind of like that being one forward. And it gives me like just an extra tile. And it makes the front a little bit less, like, just not so flat. Because I feel like it was looking really flat. Nope, wrong one. So let's bring it forward. Bring that one forward. Just like that. That's cute. And we can have the bench right there. Or we can put the bench on the side. At least win the game and look at a shell challenge. Hey. And I'm also thinking, like, I don't think it would be a hard shell challenge. Like, I think it would be, like, mostly house shaped. So that it wasn't too, like, much to, like, think about. Or do you guys want one that's, like, kind of makes you think and, like, work on stuff? I want to have a table and a bench in here, and I just don't know which one to use, like, where to put them. I just think maybe, though. You know what? I just think maybe is progress. Tables. That's a nice table, but it's not quite what I want for this. I do love this one as like a little hall table entryway. I don't love the colors though. That's the thing with Crystal Creations, that the colors are nice, but it's like very specific and like I can only use them in certain places. I do love this one. That is nice. Maybe I'll do that, and I'll get a different bench, different couch thing to put here. Or I could just do a chair. I just do like a little living room chair, like a little armchair kind of thing. Not a fairy chair. It'll be so cute as a telephone chair. Like those old ones that like have the like shelf for the phone. Is it called a gossip chair? Is that what it's called? That would be really fun here, but we don't have those. Although I think I saw someone make one as CC. We're not using CC today. We just tooted out, but I'm back. That's so rude of your internet to toot. Doesn't it know not to do that in public? Too modern. Not going for modern. A throne. Perfect. Everyone needs a throne in their entryway. I hate all these. People do. Make some couch pieces. Oh, I hate those too. Old houses that have little fold-out tables to talk on the phone and take notes. Those are so cool. I know, they're so good. I think they're called like a gossip table or like gossip chair or something like that. I think is what they're called. But I could be wrong. But they're really cute. Back to love seats. It's just the spacing in here that's throwing me off. You've got some bench chair in your entryway. Oh, that's so exciting, Anna. I love that. I love that. I would love to get one, but we don't really have an entryway that can like have a table or chairs because like our entry is like literally stairs to go up, so like we don't really have the space for that, unfortunately. But I would love one of those in the future. You have a landline, Mateo. We were literally just talking about it at the beginning, like earlier, because I put a landline in this house. And we were all talking about landlines. So I don't know if did anyone say that they still have one? Makoto said that her in-laws still have one, but it's just unplugged. But I think everyone was saying that like they like got rid of theirs within the last few years. I just hate all of these chairs today. Isn't there like one in this one? None of that really fits the style. Yeah, not really. I do that. Oh, horse ranch could be nice. It just feels less bulky. I don't love the swatches, but it feels less bulky. I don't know if you ever get our own place. Honestly, I feel like I've seen like parents and stuff using landlines for their children to like give them access to each other, to like give them access to their friends without having a cell phone. And I think this is such a great thing. And like I think we should bring back landlines for that purpose. Like we don't need kids to have landlines or kids to have cell phones for a long time. So like just let them have a landline. Give them a landline so they can talk to their friends on the phone. Like while still being at home and safe and everything. Okay, I think that'll work. It's rare to have a landline. It is definitely rare to have a landline these days. Hold on. Okay. I had a notification in Girly Pop. I want to see what's important. Let's get some cute little art. What could be cute here? You're the voice I hear inside my head. Maybe we'll look at a few things. No, I'm not gonna do the custom gallery wall or like the pre-made gallery wall, but we'll do a few like custom-y bits. We'll do that. Maybe like one more thing to go underneath this. I just love this one with the cat. I just love the one with the cat and this flower. I love it. They're just so cute. Also, we get some mod love for the mods. The mods are doing some incredible things behind the scenes right now. And they deserve all the mod love that can be provided. So we get some mod love in the chat. Exclamation point mod love. We put like a little hanging plant. And then something right here. Maybe the star. Not the star, the sun. Yeah. That's cute. And we get a little plant to go in our corner, and you know it's gonna be the fiddle leaf fig. Twee. Yeah, we're gonna do the twee. We don't need a hanging plant in here. Where is my plants? Oh, the rubber tree is also good. I still want the fiddle. fiddlehead, fiddle leaf, whatever you want to call it. Where is it? Hello. Or, no, that doesn't quite fit. Cottage living. Get into it. Oh, yeah. And then I need to get some shoes. Shoe. I do like the shoe rack, but I don't love it. We'll do the shoe rack. We'll do that. Did your apartment have windows where you could grow a fiddle leaf IRL? Yes, probably. I'm just a little bit concerned. I don't know how Gimbal is around plants. And I don't know if fiddle leaf are cat safe. So I would start with this one, something that's like very much cat safe. I think like a pothos is cat safe. And I'd love to. I also really just want a hanging plant. So we have some nice corners that really could use a plant. But I also like need to decorate as well. Like I also just am missing a lot of surfaces that I need to decorate to the extent that I would like to decorate currently. I'm still trying to find furniture. Because I'm currently trying to find bar stools. I'm trying to find a console table / credenza. More, not really console table. I'm trying to find like a credenza, sideboard, buffet kind of thing to be under my TV. And then bookcases, which I actually just found some bookcases. I should see if they're still available. They're probably not available on Facebook anymore, but they're also huge. But they're also like kind of plain and simple. And I'm kind of decided I want like a really fun, bookcase, or if I want just kind of like classic, standard looking bookcase. No, they're still there. I saw these. They're not anywhere near. They're very far away in New Jersey. Like I saw these bookcases and I was like, those are just kind of, they're just like plain and simple. They're like 8 feet tall or something. And like, I want a tall bookcase. But I'm like, do I get a plain looking bookcase, just classic wood, brown, or do I get like a fun shaped one? You know, let's say like a fun color. Like I'm really trying to balance like wood tones, browns, mid-century vibes with like colorful, slightly more modern and whimsy stuff. And I'm like, I just don't know like where to do the differences. Like where what do I make the colorful items and what do I make the like more classic stuff, you know? That's what I'm struggling with. Like the IKEA Belly bookcase wall, but I don't think those are your starting. Yeah, I like IKEA's always an option, but like I just don't want IKEA. Like I don't want IKEA. It's just not most IKEA. Like there are some stuff that from IKEA that are like things that I might like, but it's also the more expensive stuff usually. This is the stuff that's like more stylized, which is like nice, but it's also just not quite the style. And if I get desperate, I would get like a Billy bookcase or just like something cheap off of probably just used Facebook Marketplace until I find something. But like I have a bookcase right now. It's the one that was behind me in my old office. That's the living room now, but it's just very small and it's like not something I can really decorate. So I would like to get like big bookcases. I'm going to check about how they seen this vintage MCM bookcase on Facebook Marketplace for like $150 and it was sold, and I guess a reseller bought it because they saw it vintage store for $1,700. I hate people like that. I hate vintage resellers. Like I get it, but I hate it. It's very nice I didn't make IKEA, but I think it works. You just gotta dress her up. Yeah, you definitely can make IKEA look really nice, and I just don't know if I want to put into like I want something to look nice by default, because then whatever I do to it will still look nice. I don't want the ability to have it look nice land solely on myself. You know, I'm not that confident in my IRL decorating skills to make something that I don't love the style of or that's like kind of ugly to like look nice, you know? You get resellers. I also hate resellers as well. I do hate resellers, but like especially the mid-century furniture resellers drive me absolutely insane. It's making my life so much more difficult. Oh, you know what would be cute? And here's a little lamp. Lighting. Let's get a cutie little lamp, shall we? I'm gonna set up. It's the total opposite of my video game room. Ooh, you should, because I've seen your gaming room. I've seen pictures of that because like you make content and stuff with that. I'd love to see your actual office though. Well, that's cute. I really want to get some nice lamps. I want a Tiffany lamp so freaking bad. I also love the idea of making my own because like you can get like Tiffany lamp kits basically. And I love the idea of making my own Tiffany lamp, but I also am like, I want something vintage. And like, that's a lot of them. Like I could get something new and cute or like make it myself, but I'm also like, I love vintage stuff. And I love the idea of like having things that have like some form of history or a story to it. Even if I don't know what the history of the story is, I love the idea of having history and story to like the items that I own. Let's use this lamp, the taller one. Dark Academia, love. Favorite song. I love that song. Let's do something with the pattern. I don't know if I like that green one. Honestly, I think I like the blue. I like the blue one. Yeah, that's cute. Let's take that out. I think I'm gonna get like a book. Oh, it's a nice little set of books. Not the grilled cheese one. That's a little too modern looking. I'd like to know Namakoto if you can. And if you want, you can always dim it instead of putting in mod chat if you need to, or if you prefer that. Love the wall. I'm glad you like the wall. So I feel like so rarely you ever like the things that I decorate, which is so fair because I have a very specific style and you also have a very specific style and they don't often overlap. But I love when you like the stuff that I build. I feel like most of it's not usually your style. Let's get that. That's one of my favorites. Actually, I can just put that here next to my lamp. Whoa, stop this. Maybe I don't put the books there. Yeah, I'll leave these here and I'll put like a candle next to it, maybe. Candle. That'll be cute. Could do that one, but I keep using that one. I do have candlesticks, but that's too much height. I have a lot of height and I need things that are lower. Something like that could be kind of cute. That one's nice. Maybe let's make it not gold because it's right under the sun. Let's do that one. It's more like silvery. Let's make these the blue because that kind of brings in the blue from there. Cute! That's really nice. Oh. I was gonna try to like see it, but that wall goes down when I moved the walls down. Let's get a little rug in here and then we'll move on to the main hallway. You guys, I'm like not crashing out and I'm really proud of myself. I'm feeling so chill right now about The Sims. Is she re-entering her Sims era? Is she re-entering her Sims era? So this is not centered. Yeah, let's fix that. I don't know how that got so uncentered. Okay. Just doesn't hear a word I say. There'd be like a small window over the bench. The only thing is that I don't have any I don't have any horizontal windows that match these. That's the only thing. Because I wanted to have a horizontal window in here, but it didn't work out because I don't have a horizontal window from university. And like, the other options are just kind of like not great. I really wish we had a matching one of these that was horizontal though. Or vertical. No, yeah, horizontal. Wow, I don't know anything. It's just not quite right, you know? Let's do like a decorative looking window. Like a stained glass or something. I feel like this wouldn't match the house. What kind of like little decorative windows do we have? But like it being different doesn't matter, really. Ooh. That's a little too much, I think. I mean, that matches the colors. I have to think about the difference between vertical and horizontal. I'm like Morgan, like horizontal time, and that's lying down. That's a good way to think about it. Okay, the colors aren't like perfectly matched, but far out they look pretty similar. Is that nice? Do we like that? The round one? Like a little decorative window? I kind of like it. 1 second, please. Thank you for updating Makoto in my chat. Okay. A rug. I was getting a rug. Mateo distracted me with a good distraction though. That was a good call, Mateo, having a window. So I wasn't really thinking about that because I was like, kind of think I was like, oh, we can get art, but we have art here, so like that'd be too much stuff on the walls. Let's see. That's too much pattern. Every time I see it like in the menu, I'm like, that looks really nice, and then I pull it out, and it like the tech. I feel like it looks like there's more texture in it in the thumbnail, but when you pull it out, it's not. Historically, I hate this rug, but I don't hate that. Like a rug like that. In there, like this one, or like this one. It's like I do like this one. It's just the texture. I don't like the texture of it. So I have a hard time using that one specifically. I don't hate this one though, and I like historically hate this rug, but I kind of like it today. I'm kind of digging that today. So I think we'll go with that. All right, in here, we need to put some sort of seating or maybe bookcases in here or both. Both is a good idea. I like the current one too, though. Yeah, the first one is nice. It's just the texture, from thumbnail to actually being out just throws me off because I always think it's going to be looking different than it actually does. And it's kind of frustrating. I'm like, please let me have this look the way I want it to. And I think I just expect it to be more like distressed, maybe. I think I expect it to be like more distressed, kind of like this one, I think. And it's not, and it just is like missing texture that I expected to have. I think is what's my issue is with it. What's a nice bookcase? I'm trying to like use different bookcases. I keep using the same ones, and I need to like chill out and use different ones. Experiment, you might say. Oh, that's nice. That's actually not too bad. The little like armchair next to it, maybe. Might be able to fit a lamp, but that might be a little bit of wishful thinking to fit a lamp here. Everyone gather, come on, let's have some fun. I should watch High Musical. Every time I listen to playlists, I'm like, I should watch this movie. I should watch that movie, and then I never do. Speaking of movies, you guys, we watched the Sheep Detectives movie yesterday. The one with why can't I think of his name? What's his name? Wolverine. Why can I never think of his name? My brain is like Neil Patrick Harris. It's not Neil Patrick Harris in any way, shape, or form. I know who he is. Hugh Jackman. Thank you. I was like, it's on the tip of my tongue. So we watched that the other night. It was really good. I went into it like knowing that it was gonna be good. Like everyone, I never heard a bad review of it, but I was like, I went into it like not knowing anything, which I highly recommend. It was really good. Makoto, I feel like you guys might like it to watch it with Minnie. It's a PG family friendly movie. It's a murder mystery. It's really cute. It's really cozy. It's called The Sheep Detectives. It just came out. I think it is an Amazon, so it might be on Prime. Yeah, the sheep one. I think you guys, Minnie probably would enjoy it if she likes mystery at all. And it's short. It's like an hour and 45 or something. Like, it was a really cute movie. It was really cute, but like, it was good. And the cast is stacked. The cast is stacked. Makoto, it came out like 3 months ago. So, if that. Unless you've been following along and like with it being out. I didn't know it was existed until it was released. So, but it's only been out for a few months. It came out into theaters. I was like, I'm not watching that in theaters, but I'll watch it on the internet. Okay, yeah, but that's out. It's cute. It was really nice. I enjoyed it. I had a nice time watching it. And it was pretty funny too. But like the cast is stacked. If you guys have, if anyone's seen Ted Lasso, Brent Goldstein, who plays Roy Kent, is the voice of two sheep. And they're very funny. Both of the sheep are hysterical. Bella Ramsey's in it. They're a sheep. Emma Thompson is in it. She's a human. Who else is in it that I remember? I can't remember any of the actors. But I was looking at IMDb. But it was a cute movie, so if you guys haven't seen it and you want like a nice, just feel-good mystery, even if you don't like mysteries, it's still a fun movie. Even if you're not into mysteries. It was really fun to watch. I had a good time. That looks so cozy. Imagine just chilling in this nook. I wish the chair was like ever so slightly smaller, but it's fine. Let's get a nice runner to go in here, which hot take, not hot take. We need more runners. You know what they should do is they should give us a runner version of every rug. Or at least some of them. Like give us like options, like how you have options for like counters. Give us rug options of rug shapes. Big brain ideas for The Sims. Big brain ideas. Does anyone remember when the Lady Bridgerton kit came out? How long has it been since we got official content from The Sims? I want to say it was April. Was it April? I know it was early this year. I just don't remember when it was. 87 years. That's what it feels like, Shavin. Has this been the longest that we've gone without any new Sims content since Kids came out? I recently started to remember. It does. Everything feels like a blur. Like, it's already July. It's halfway through July. May 14th. Really? It only was in May? It's only been a month and a half? Well, I guess 2 months, because tomorrow's the 14th, so 2 months. See, the thing is like, for a long time, it was rumored that there's no more, like, large packs, and it's gonna be kits. And so, like, I've been expecting kits, but, like, they haven't been giving us kits. Like, they've just been giving us updates and microtransactions. And then play here, at the end of the way, towel for today at work, no one go further. You know what, that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta say, hey, it's a Monday, I'm done. And that's okay. And then go work a shift at your volunteer job on the internet. Your brand new volunteer job on the internet. Speaking of, because I owe you guys mail, you'll be getting more mail. Because you're my mods now. So mods get stickers. So actually, if you go into our Mod Hangs channel and scroll up, there's a bunch of stickers. And if you tell me which ones you don't have, you will get them. So you go look through that a few weeks back and find that picture. You tell me what stickers you don't have, you'll get them. So that's my one perk for the mods, is that you get stickers. That's how I pay you currently. Like, we aren't going to new kits until more people buy the creator kits, honestly. But there's also, like, there's still rumors that, like, the Sims Project X game that they're working on is going to be at the end of the year. Which, I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I also don't know if it's going to happen. But also, if it does happen, it's probably mostly made by AI, so, like, I'm not going to play it anyway. But that keeps being a rumor. This is a runner would be so good. That could be a nice living room rug, maybe. I'll put it in there. Okay. Give me a nice runner. I don't want that runner. Like, I want, like, a thicker rug that is, like, runner length. So I guess I just want a long, skinny rug. Which I guess is a runner. That is what a runner is. I just want a thicker one than runners. That's not too bad. It's just kind of plain looking. And the swatches aren't right with the colors of this house. Oh, I do like this one. Yeah, that one's cute. I just went to buy Dizzy stickers. No dog bother me. I can't knock it up. I have a cat on lap and also just down a large iced latte. That's quite a predicament you're in, Nay. That's quite a freaking predicament. I have a cat on my floor who's laying on my shirt. So I have a shirt on the floor. Because I was wearing it when I was filming, and then it was like an over top, like button down kind of one. And it was too warm, so I took it off, and it's just still on my floor because my room is a mess. I need to clean it, but you guys, I've just been so exhausted. I haven't been able to function enough to clean. Look at that. It's a little bit of a more modern photo, but I kind of like that. Oh, I need to get toilet paper and stuff in this bathroom before I forget. I hate cleaning so much. See, it's not even like, it's like the kind of cleaning that like I want to do because I enjoy my office being clean. But I'm also like, I just can't be bothered sometimes, and a lot of times. I just can't be bothered, and like, I'd rather use my energy, the little bit of energy that I do have these days, I'd rather use like doing other things that I enjoy instead of doing things that I don't love as much and like don't enjoy so much. Like that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Um, you know, cat is old and demanding. That's so real. That's so real. That's when I have to call husband over and I say, hey, be the bad guy, and then he'll pick up the cat so I can move. So that he doesn't think that I'm being mean and moving things around, but it's actually husband who's moving him around. Toilet paper, that's what I'm getting. See, these are meant to be the same swatch, but they're very much not. That's like a more of a brassy. This is more of a gold, and I want that shot swatch. But it's the backwards toilet paper, and I can't do that. So we won't. Put a little rug in there. This is such a cute little house. I'm really happy with this so far, and I haven't crashed out. And it's almost 3 o'clock, and I haven't crashed out. Knock on wood. Who is she? Who is she? Ooh. Very cute little house. Thank you. Dog next to me, he definitely gets jealous when you hold a cat because he wants to be held. He thinks he's small, but is not. Oh, it's just a big old lap dog. No, but I can do that, Makoto. 1 second, my friends. Make the bed. That's what I said. Everything is not what it seems. Do this. Do that. They're already off. They're already off. Maybe we'll do the one that I was looking at before with the little flowers. I just don't like that they're blue. I wish they were a different color. What's that? A hat? Crazy, funky, junky hat, overslept, hair unsightly. Try to look like Kira Knightley. We've been there. We've done that. We see right through your funky hat. Should I make that into a... What am I undoing to get rid of this rug? Should I make that into an alert or something? You heard lapdog? Nay has the biggest lapdog you'll ever see. This one's pets into play. Seriously, has strangers over and I do give them a toy to play fetch. A baby. That is merely baby behavior. That is merely baby behavior. You guys, I want a baby kitten. I want a little cat. I want a little cat. May I request lapdog tax? Great question. Whoa, that hurts my eyes. I don't know what it is with the Sims these days, making just painful to look at red swatches. No other thing to look at right now. You're looking at me, aren't you? Am I not adorable to you, Makoto? Am I not adorable to you? Don't make me cry. My eyes are tearing up. Look. You made me cry. You made me cry. Am I not cute enough for you? Am I not cute enough for you? Honestly, if anyone was mean to me or nice to me at any capacity, I probably would just start shopping. Is that what I'm looking at more right now? I know. Don't guilt trip you. I will. Hey, I sent you chocolates yesterday. I can guilt trip you if I want. So. Ha. And I attempted to get you your favorite drink, but it was out in the version I collected or I chose, and I don't think she was willing to go look other places for the brand. So you didn't get it. That's not my fault though. Sure, thoroughly, but I'm having to work. Yeah. Have you tried your Tim Tams with your tea? I don't know if it would go with your tea flavors. I don't know what tea flavors you have, but hi Robin. But like if you eat the tip off, like the end off on both sides, and then you just like have it in your tea and like you just dip it like a straw, it's delicious. Then it gets all gooey and soft and warm on the inside. It's delicious. I really want some Tim Tams, but they're only really in one grocery store around here, and we don't go to that grocery store very often. They're also, I love when they're cold. I love drinking them. I love eating them when they're cold. Like I like them in the fridge though. In the fridge, I remember that. Yeah, they melt so easily. The chocolate is just so nice. It melts so easily. But they also just, I think they taste good cold. Yeah, you're back for your 86-year-long trip. Yeah, Mia, how was your trip? How was your trip? What did you guys get up to? You were in Greece? Is that where you were? Fun fact, I'm Greek. If anyone didn't know. I'm a Greek girly. Another one next Wednesday. Where are you going? Are you going on the new one? So good. I did a cruise. Oh, I didn't know it was a cruise. I hope you had the best time. I hope you had the freaking best time. Croatia. That's fun. Fancy place Croatian, so we're gonna visit the island. Going to the island they're from. That'll be so nice. That'll be so nice. I miss you again. Yeah, we'll miss you, but that's okay. You're gonna have a great time. Husband and I keep talking about like going away for a weekend, and we're like, we could go. Like we thought about being like, oh, we can just go get a hotel in the city and like do some city things for a few days because we've never actually like really stayed the night in the city, and like pretended to be New Yorkers. And but we also like we've done that. We were like, oh, maybe we'll go. Like we talked about going to DC because my husband's never been to DC despite being homeschooled his whole life. He's never made it to DC. And you know, he is the exact demographic for this Air and Space Smithsonian. And I've been there and it was great. It was so fun. And we also like husband talked about like maybe going to Maine because husband likes the idea of going to Maine. So like we keep being like, let's go like places, but we just never do because I have too much anxiety. Or it's like, oh, or we keep proposing trips like 2 weeks before they would happen. And I'm like, it's like not enough time. What wall do we put in this stupid living room? White paint, perhaps. We're starting with white paint. Get some lobster. Neither of us like seafood. Unfortunately. I mean, husband doesn't hate seafood, but he doesn't love seafood, and I also do not like seafood. I only eat shrimp, and even that sometimes I'm iffy on. And I do feel so left out. Why go to Maine? Because we like to look at nature. Bean, welcome back. I haven't crashed out yet. I was right. I wouldn't crash out before you came back. I'm so proud of me. I will say, I think I'm gonna have to take a break during this next ad break and get a snack because I may have forgotten to eat. I was distracted by Minecraft. I might have to get a snack. I don't know what we have though for snacking that I wouldn't eat on stream, but it's fine. I don't want to put a curtain on that window. I don't like it. We'll grab these. Okay, fine. I'll just duplicate. Therapist was crying before I joined the call until I think not to become her therapist. Aw. Yeah, I bet that's probably like a hard thing. As a therapist in therapy. My husband's MRI and I gotta go back to work at 3. I hope the MRI and everything went well, and I hope results and all that are good and everything that you needed them to be. Whoa. Speaking of that kind of thing, med check. I took my meds right before stream. Did I? Yeah. I took them right before stream because I was like during the starting soon, and I was like, whoa, drugs. Gotta take my prescribed drugs to keep me sane and also to maybe get rid of my body stones inside of me. Surgery on Wednesday for a ruptured Achilles. Ooh, that is probably gonna be, that sounds like a painful injury and it's gonna probably be quite a thing. But I hope everything goes so well. I've showed your pretty face. Aw, I'm so glad I reminded you. I'm so glad my mentally unwellness reminded you to take your vitamins. No, it's okay, Robin. That's the kind of thing. That's, you're not like it's trauma dumping. You're not trauma dumping. That's just more of like a life thing. So that's an okay thing. Like that's a fine thing to share. Like there's definitely a line between like that kind of thing, but like I doubt the majority of you would like cross that line. I think like it's kind of an unspoken thing of like what is and isn't okay, but like it's a very like it's kind of more with like what the intent is behind it a lot of times, and you're just sharing. You're just sharing like, oh, this. You're not like coming in here and being like, oh my gosh, you guys, listen to this thing, trauma dumping, all this and that. There's kind of, you're not doing that, you know? Mental illness, we're all in this together. You're so right. You're so right. That's really funny. That's really funny. I was gonna say you can't spell mental illness without us, but you can because there's no you in mental illness, actually. So, ignore me. Should use my favorite rug. Maybe in this swatch. I do love this rug. Saying if you could see the other side of me, just like anybody else, can't you tell? On the key, both realities. I love this couch. What layout should we have? I want to put the couch or the TV here, but I don't think that makes sense. But I also don't like the couch over here because it kind of blocks some of the door. Well, that's not too bad actually. I think my friends eases so much tension and stress, you know, exactly, and I get it. And like there's some things you just have to share. Like there's like I said, there's like levels to things and there's a line. And like most of you, I very much doubt that any of you would really cross a line intentionally, especially. So like you're fine. You're fine. Mental illness, ever since I got ADHD diagnosis, I've noticed, oh, it's scrolled. There's things about myself that I'm like, how did I know I've had this before? Yeah, once you're like aware of it, you're like, how did no one know? Like every time I think about, like, I tell a story to husband from like when I did as a child, and I'm like, how did no one know I was autistic and or ADHD or like all of these things? How did no one know? Like, how did we not clock this? I know it's because autism didn't exist in my household. It was not believed in, basically, when I grew up. But it's fine. That's why it got unnoticed. I was also just weird, and I think that took place of me having concern about having some sort of diagnosis. Coffee tables. When I had ADHD, was like, yeah, I'm surprised you didn't think it earlier. Yeah, I realized it when I realized it. I was in the car on my way home from my in-laws, and I was just talking about something my siblings did and like talking about them, and I was like, I have ADHD, and he was like, yes, you do. Babysitting girls know a lot. That's also true. I also just didn't go to a doctor as a child ever. And I was also homeschooled, so it wasn't like I had teachers to catch things. And the teachers that I did have, like from my co-op, they didn't believe in autism. Most of them believed that autism was caused by vaccines, so that gives you any idea of like how I grew up as a child. That's the giant TV. I think I want a TV stand. Maybe I'll get a little console table. She said. This is a wild table, I have to say. A wild table. Like, I know it's from the Alice in Wonderland kit, but it's kind of wild. That's too fancy. I don't like that one. Maybe that one? I don't love the colors of that today. Uno reverse. I have an Uno reverse emote. Where's my Uno reverse? Oh, it's right there. No, you. How's the house going? It's going good. We're almost on the first floor. We're taking it slow. Try not to get overwhelmed. And it's going pretty well. I also just missed the ads to go on a break. It's fine. I'll grab a snack in a second, though. I'll go grab something, and I'll give you guys the gimbal RV or something. Hello. Makoto, I wasn't paying attention to that. It's fine. Once I pick out a table, I will go get a snack. if I like stop in the middle of a task, I'm not gonna finish the task and I'm gonna crash out and we're gonna have to switch games. Don't worry. Okay, I think that'll work. That's cute. Let me save as well. I'm gonna give you a Gimbal BRB. I'm gonna go grab a snack. It'll probably be like goldfish. And enjoy some Gimbal. And I'll see you guys in a second. Hello, I've returned. I have a room temperature Gatorade. I haven't put them in the fridge because I can't be bothered right now. Because hydration. And goldfish. I didn't eat my snack. I brought my snack. My kitchen is right there. Like, it's just like 10 feet away. I did leave my chair because the room temperature Gatorade came from the hallway. The room temperature Gatorade came from the hallway. Husband could confirm. Yeah, I live in an apartment. Like, my kitchen this is the hallway. It's right there. It's like diagonal from this corner. That's the kitchen. I wasn't even walking fast. Like, I do walk fast as a human. So, like, I was walking fast compared to, like, someone that doesn't walk at Mach 12 speed. But I wasn't, like, speed walking. Mateo, I literally got food from the cabinet. Because these were on my desk for probably a solid 2 weeks. They are kind of stale, but they're actually not too bad. But I put them away the other day. So, now they're back. Yeah, I do walk as fast as I talk. I do walk as fast as I talk. Lizzie's magical is true. It's true. You know what my special power is? Not sleeping. That's my special power. It's such a great power to have. Oh, should we do a fireplace instead? Do we have a chimney? We do have a chimney. Not on the right wall. Like, it's not where a chimney would be. That's yours too? At least. So yours is you don't get enough hours of sleep, I assume. My problem, while I might get enough hours of sleep, I don't get good sleep because there's something wrong with my body. I think I have a sleep disorder after doing some research. So, gonna try to get a sleep test done. Trying to go get a sleep study. Another one. The other one was at home and can't test for that stuff. So we're thriving in the household right now. This is slightly off-centered and it's bothering me. There you go. Should we do 2 couches or we'll get like an accent chair? Hi, buddy. Somnia, no meds, no sleep. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nate. That's no fun. I suspect I might have idiopathic hypersomnia, which is basically doctor speak for you're tired and we don't know why. But there is treatment to help with that. But it's like a sister thing to narcolepsy. Hi. Hi. How are you doing? How are you doing, buddy? Are you here to hang? No, you have nothing else to say? Nothing else? Oh, hi. You just have to sit on my shoulder like a little parrot? Are you just a little parrot boy? Huh? Little parroting guy? Yeah? You're just a little boy. He's just a baby, isn't he? That's a nice little chair. Should we get like a recliner? Like a classic dad recliner? Do we have one from the basement kit? Or from, yeah. We had a classic dad recliner. Can I help you? Are you trying to go on my stool? Here, do you need my leg? Do you want to walk on my leg? Do you need a bridge? Oh, depression and anxiety. Ugh, that's awful. Also, Disaster Cat, welcome in. How are you doing? You gonna sit down there now? You're done sleeping on my you're done sleeping on my shirt on the floor. Yeah. For Makoto in chat, maybe it depends on if I switch. It's too far away. I have to believe in myself. Let's get like a little table maybe to go between these. You're an orange boy in your lab right now. Oh, what's your orange boy's name? What's orange boy's name? You guys, I want another cat so bad, but I'm like, I really want another orange cat. Percy, what a cutie name. That's a good name. That's a good name. I want another orange cat. Like, I really do. I love orange cats. They're just the best cats, in my opinion. Why did I almost grab the SpongeBob table? Another right now. Now, right? I don't know. We still have to ask our landlord, which I can't imagine they would say no. They're very nice. They really like husband and I. We just haven't gone around to it because my thing is I want to foster first. I think, like I want to try fostering, and see if Gimbal is even okay with another pet, like with another cat. Because a foster is less commitment. And like do like a short-term foster situation. But I also love the idea of just fostering. Just overall, like just not getting another cat of my own, but like just fostering regularly. But I also just don't know if I have that in me to like give up cats all the time, even though like it's with like the intent of like, you know, finding them their homes. I just don't know if I have that in me, you know, because they're like a lot of work, and like it's a lot more work I think with a foster than it is with your own pet, because they might have health things that you need to be aware of, or like not socialized right, or like all these things. So like I'm just a little bit wary of that, and like I just don't know if I have that in me. But I also love the idea of like fostering. So I got a bench with a table connected to on Facebook Marketplace. How much is it? Like astronomical, or like is it someone who's just selling it because they want to sell it, not because they are trying to profit? Should we get another bookcase in here? Those rough days, I'm up late again, so get out the door. There's not quite enough room. Priced and not in good shape. Ugh, that's the worst combination. Like overpriced and in good condition, sure. Overpriced and in bad condition, arrest them. Arrest them, officer. I want to put something on this wall. I don't really want to clutter shelves. Such a good bookcase. Don't you? I kind of like this. I wish it was different colors. I kind of like the cramped feeling in a living room a little bit. It makes it feel so much more lived in and comfy, in my opinion, like comfy cozy. Everybody knows. That's for chat. Anyway, you could sell those used. I'm gonna need you to put that in mod chat, because I need to know now. So a gossip table is like, here, let me pull up a photo of it. They're really cool vintage furniture. There's a lot of different variations and versions, but these are gossip tables. It's a chair with a table attached to it, that you would have your phone on. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. But they have like a table attached. Sometimes have like a drawer or a little nook. They have like a little notepad in, but it's like where you would have your phone and you'd sit there and talk on the phone and like gossip with your girlfriends. But it would usually be like in like an entryway or like a hallway kind of thing. So it's a vintage piece of furniture, and they're just so cute. And we were talking about them earlier because I was like, I wish we had those in The Sims, because that would have been really nice in my entryway. And that would have been so fun to have in my entryway. I like an open concept room, but the furniture arranged to create a closed off area. I like that too. I definitely like, I enjoy both of them. But I think in real life, I would want like a semi-open or like a semi-closed, like kind of thing. I'm like, I would want some things closed off, but I like having some open, especially like the kitchen. I like that kind of being open, but I'm like, I don't know if I would want my kitchen connected to my living room. Like, I don't know. I'm very like indecisive. I'm so indecisive about like what I would want, which makes me, because like husband's like, we should just build a house because we have so many wants and desires, and I'm like, I'm too indecisive to be able to build my own house. Like I would love to, like I can settle for stuff if I were to buy a house, but if I were to build one, I could never finish it. Like my brain would never be ready, you know? You know? I think I follow as well. I appreciate that. Minnie, welcome and how are you? Now, but I was saying earlier, I had a gorgeous pair of shoes that are still in their box at the church update for 20 pounds. Denver 100 and they're exactly what I was looking for. Wait, what kind of shoes are they frozen? That sounds so nice. You want 0 walls? See, I love some privacy. I love some privacy. Making decisions is just so hard, especially when you're like really into design and like architecture and like that. Cause like I love design and I love decorating and like all of that kind of stuff. You know, like I love it all. Cause like that's what I do most of the time. And it just makes things so much easier because I have like so many different like variations that I like, or like various different styles and stuff that I like, and a lot of things don't overlap a lot, and like some things work together. And I really think that like the concept that I have that I want for like at least decor wise in my house or like my apartment or just like wherever I live, I think could work really, really well and be very cohesive if I can do it right. But I just don't have the money to do it right now, and nor do I have the patience to do it in a cheaper way. You know, I'm also afraid of buying things off the internet. Like buying used. Like I'm not afraid of buying used. Like I love a hand-me-down, like a secondhand, but I don't drive, and so I don't want to like go drive hours because like I would consider driving hours to go pick something up, but I'm afraid to go by myself to pick something up from Facebook Marketplace. You know. Before open custom houses were the best for hide and seek. So true. Build my own house, but I would need specific options for do whatever you want because I also couldn't make decisions. Yeah, I would need like someone to work with me. I'm like, I would need to be in charge, but I would need someone to make decisions for me. Like I need a designer to work with who like knows exactly like my whole vision and can make decisions for me, or they can give me like 3 options and so I can pick my favorite so that I don't have to narrow everything down, you know? But I also have like so many things that I love about like floor plans that contradict, or like you can't have everything at once. And so I'm like, you can't have it all. You can't have it all. Black sandal heels, chunky. They're black sandal, chunky heels, thick wraparound straps that don't dig in, cushioned sole, and super high. Ooh, those sound really nice frozen. One second, my dear friends. Waiting, come on, let's go. Okay, it should be good now. The rebel was looking for something I could wear to donor events, sign up for night at the supper without shattering my ankles and toes. That sounds like a really great choice of shoe. Besides our under Crocs, I love my Crocs. Keyboard is fun, clicking through the mic. I love my keyboard. It sounds so nice. Also not too tall because most of the grounds at the Opera Festival are grass, gravel, and frankly not putting stilettos on that trim. Oh yeah, for sure. You don't want stilettos. You don't want stilettos, and like you said they're chunky heel too, so like that is like the best. I love a good shoe. I don't have very many shoes though. I need to get shoes, but I also like, where do I go? I wear Crocs everywhere I go. I'm in my Croc era, and I do feel like Crocs fit my vibe, but I also feel like I need other shoes. I don't know what I'm gonna put on this wall. I'll put a plant. A lamp! I want a cute chunky sneaker. I do love a good chunky sneaker. My feet just need to be comfy. I love a comfy shoe, but I also want my shoes to be cute. Like I don't want comfy and not cute. Like I want cute shoes that are also the most comfy thing you'll ever wear. 400 pounds, but I'm glad I found them. Yeah, that's a really great deal. That's a really great deal. Also, shoes have gotten so expensive these days. And like, what's up with that? Why are they so expensive? Like, they don't need to eat that. This is not floor lamps. This is floor lamps. Never believe it's not so. Maybe go for a slightly, not like modern lamp, but something a little bit more modern. Oh, I can get my favorite lamp. Tariffs, you're probably right, but it's still dumb. it's still really dumb and stupid. Just let us have shoes for free. Just give me everything for free. I'm wary of secondhand shoes, but when they're still in the box, I can't say no. I honestly, I love a secondhand shoe. Like, I've never had issues with them either. But like so often, like they're just the perfect amount of broken in, and they don't need like broken in at all, and that's always a really nice thing. But I'm also like, I grew up in hand-me-downs because I just preferred hand-me-downs. I grew up in hand-me-downs. All of my clothes came from like one of my mom's cousins who was in the middle of like our age and her age, so like we grew up with them. So like my cousin, I got all of her stuff because she also like we had very similar vibes when we were younger. So we were like we both played softball and everything, and I had all of her hand-me-downs and I lived in them because they were my favorite thing in the entire world. And like I even like I was always wearing like hand-me-down shoes, everything. Like I loved hand-me-downs. Which shocker, you wouldn't think that I loved getting stuff secondhand from people with how I purchase my clothes now in thrift stores and like just buy everything in thrift stores and or used and secondhand and everything. Shocker. But I've never had a bad problem with secondhand shoes. Where they're from, I'm okay with passing down shoes, but just not strangers, and that's so fair. That's fair. I bought plenty of shoes from strangers though, from like their stores. Some of them before had funky feet. You can usually tell. You can usually tell if someone had funky feet. So, like if you sniff them, you can kind of tell. Not that I recommend sniffing them, but like you can tell a lot from just how something smells. Yeah, just literally just give it a sniff, and you can kind of if like you might regret it, but you kind of have to. So I think the majority of things I've bought secondhand, like I've never bought like a pair of sneakers. It's always been like more of a dress shoe, so like a heel or something like that. It's never been, like a major like closed shoe. It's always been more of an open shoe. That'll be right there by the door. We have an olfactory sense for a reason. Exactly, for sniffing shoes. It's not deciding a stranger to sniff it. Yeah, or your partner. If they love you, they'll sniff a shoe for you. Except for husband. He doesn't have a sense of smell. He can't smell most things. So that's something someone's thinking, oh, for sure. But that is a yum that I will yuck, though. If you do that for pleasure, absolutely not. Absolutely knock it out. I do my best not to yuck a yum, but that is a yum that I will yuck. If that is, please consider your yum yucked in that case. Where is that plant? This plant. Nice plant. I was born without a sense of taste or smell. That is a sad life. Well, I mean, I guess if you're born with that, you don't know anything different, but I would not love that. There's a weird array of items right here. Like the lamp. I love this lamp so much. It's such a nice lamp. We have a similar one in real life. It's not quite as large, but we have it in our living room, and I like it. Yeah, it's cute. Maybe we'll put some on the wall right here. Such a dangerous one with not being able to smell gas or smoke. Yeah, for sure. And I am very grateful. I have a very good sense of smell. Like when we toured this apartment, I could smell like gas. No, was it when we moved? Yeah, or like when we moved. Like when we toured the apartment, I could smell gas. Like we have a closet. There's a closet right outside this door, which is our main like utility. Like that's where our water heater and stuff is. That's all where that everything is. I like could smell like the faintest bit of gas, but also like they were just finished like doing a few remodels and like not upgrading, like fixing up the apartment. So I was like probably just like that, but like I took note of it. And then when we like were here, like after we had signed our lease and stuff, we were like bringing things over and checking it out and like taking measurements and everything. I was like I could still smell it, and I was like I was like I still smell gas, and so husband brought like a thing to test gas, and we were like, oh, there's a minuscule gas leak. So thankfully I have a very strong sense of smell, especially when it comes to gas. Like I can smell something funky and like off in like a safety way easily. Like thankfully I have a very good sense of smell for that. We go taste something is bad, that's scary. It's also scary because he can just drink like straight alcohol because he can't taste it. Yeah, that's kind of a terrifying thing. I would not like that. Not that I'd like drink alcohol. Maybe I would though. I don't know. Maybe I would do it. Just get food poisoning. That's actually great. Well, wait, speaking of food poisoning, are any of you seeing and like following along with this guy on TikTok who's eating at every Chinese buffet until he gets food poisoning? Is anyone else watching those videos on TikTok? His account is like Mullet Review. He's almost at day 40. He's almost at day 40. It's so funny. Like, he's just the most unhinged man. I really recommend. Not Mohawk, Mullet Reviews. I think his account is Mullet Reviews. Or you can just search Chinese buffet and he'll come up. But he just did day 39. And I've been watching since like day 4. It's so funny. And he's just going around and seeing, like, trying all these Chinese buffets from, like, he started in Columbus because that's where he lives, but he's done some in Indiana and Kentucky. Because I guess I assume he's running out in Columbus. It's not necessarily every single day, but I think he's, like, posting one every single day. Hi, Rachel! So I don't think he's doing it every single day, but he spent, like, over $1,500 on this, I think. You found him on Twitch? Does he stream? Raiders, welcome in. How are you guys doing? What's going on? Minnie, hello. How do you pick the buffets? It's literally just any buffet he can find. You get food for Chinese buffet. It's not a Chinese buffet, because there's also buffet restaurants are not a big thing anymore, especially it's mostly Chinese buffets. Everything is mostly a Chinese buffet, but Chinese buffets are also just kind of known for being a little crusty. Like, it's just kind of like it's kind of just a thing with a Chinese buffet. Like, it's just kind of like the stereotype of them. Like, that's just how they've always been. So he also just does review videos. Like, that's kind of his thing, is like doing restaurant reviews and like a really goofy, like not serious review. So I don't think it's meant to be super deep. And like, I don't think it's in any sort of like bad way. It's just like Chinese buffets are kind of known to be a little funky. Welcome to everyone. Chloe, Serenity, Veli, hello. Cajun, welcome in. Storm, Rachel, hello. How was your stream? What are you guys doing? I was watching. You were playing Tiny Bookshop, right? How was your Tiny Book shopping? Did you sell a lot of books? Crunko as well, welcome in. Playing Bush games, had so much fun. I'm so glad you had a good time. Buffets are rough. They are as well, especially. Buffet is incredible in our town. We're so lucky. That is very lucky. Chinese buffet closed down and it makes me sad. That is so sad. Time Bookshop and then Bookshop Simulator. That's so many books you've sold. That's so exciting. It'll be the best time. Watching you play Tiny Bookshop makes me want to start playing it again. Like, I think I'm like halfway through, maybe a third of the way through, and I need to play it again. It's on mobile now, and I think it's free. Actually, let me look. I think it's free on mobile. I wanted to see, but I think it's free. It is free. Oh, JK, it's $8. I don't know what you can play before you get, like, I don't know how much you can play. The demo is free though? Okay, so, well, you can play the demo, I guess, on mobile. Can we obsessed with 30 Business, by the way? Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it, Jake. 30 Business is so fun. 30 Business is such a fun game. I have to go watch how it goes, but we lurking. This is cute. What you're decorating. We're decorating this house that I built a few weeks ago and I crashed out over because I just don't know how to build in The Sims anymore. But we're decorating. We've only done the first floor, which not even like the whole thing. Like, I had the floor plan and like the bathroom and the kitchen were already done. But we've just been slowly doing things. I'm trying not to crash out because I've been having a rough time with The Sims recently. So, but it's looking cute. It's real cute. We've got kind of like an old vintagey kind of vibe to it. Just cozy lived in sort of vibe. Played that so bad. It's so fun. 30 Business is such a good game. It was so fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it too. I haven't played it much since last time we played on a stream, but maybe we'll play it again on stream sometime soon because it's a fun game. I really enjoy it. But yeah, Rachel, go take care of yourself. Do other things you need to go do. Raiders, if anyone wants to do, my name is DizzyMissLizzy. I'm a variety streamer. We play a lot of, not even a lot of Sims anymore. We play Sims and other cozy games. We've been playing a lot of Minecraft as well because I'm part of the Girly Pop SMP. If you are familiar, and if you're not familiar, it's a incredible Minecraft SMP, which stands for Survival Multiplayer, run by Bobby Mack and Sid. And it's been a great time, and it's medieval themed, and we have kingdoms, and I am the resource gatherer, and I have an entire netherite armor, and it's been a week. So I'm thriving over there. We're playing some Sims today. We're just decorating this house that I crashed out from last week, and I'm excited to be back at it. But I do have a quick little raid video to show you guys after the stream, and then we'll get back to our build. But here is the main video.
Push ready, it's time to lick!
What's happening? Ah! Ah! Wait, I'm stuck! I'm gonna send a test alert. Don't be alarmed. I got alarmed. He's someone take a screenshot. He's dead! And all I can do is watch! What is this pig doing to the chicken? No! Did you see that too? Is that a spark plug in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Ah! My head's too fat. That's embarrassing! Whoa! That's a clown, that's my son. So I need to drink water and touch grass. Oh no! I was trying to draw a flower! Community lots are not my forte. I love being depressed. You can't just ask someone why they have a butthole. Ah! Oh. That was awful. Grimothy, let me in the house. Put out the fire, Grimothy. Ram! I just got banned from TikTok Live for hateful behavior. I do not agree. I'm getting dramatic for no reason. Again, everyone, welcome in. I am so freaking happy you're all here to join us with some Sims building. I'm honestly shocked we haven't crashed out yet, but I'm trying my hardest to not. But we're just working on our living room. What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about the guy. If any of you have seen on TikTok, there's this guy who's eating at a Chinese buffet. He's eating at a Chinese buffet until he gets food poisoning. And it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. The little makes you giggle. Great to know. I'm glad to know the buttholes make you giggle name. Bufood! He's eating at Bufoods every day until he gets food poisoning. But it's really funny if you're looking for a little series on TikTok to binge. Every video's like maybe a minute. Like they're quick videos too. They're not super long. But they're so funny. They're so funny. He's coming to FFP. He's so funny. I love his videos. I love his videos, Tilly. They make me laugh so much. I do think he keeps taking his shoe off. He keeps putting his shoe on the floor. Or his foot on the floor. Yeah, the bare feet, that's, yeah. It's a little bit much, but it is very funny though. They're very funny. But I think the pronoun check. If anyone feels safe and comfortable to do stuff, you have to share your pronouns in the chat. I use she, her pronouns. Feel free to use in the chat as well. We also do have a pronoun bot. If any, not a bot, but like an extension. So if you haven't seen this before, you can grab this pronouns extension so that you can see everyone's pronouns in the chat. For everyone who has that also uses the extension, be able to see everyone's pronouns. And it's great. So if you don't have that, I highly recommend grabbing that. And it's not just a Chrome extension as well. It's been added to other browsers. But that's just what it started as. Gimbal, he's snuggling my toes. Let me show you him. He's really cute. I'm gonna move my toes though. I don't want you to look at my feet. I'm sorry, don't give me that look, buddy. Look at him. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hello. Gimbal uses he, him pronouns. Hi. Hi, buddy. You're so cute. Just see my, here, there's you guys. Office reveal. Chat reveal. What if I just streamed like this the rest of the day? There's my OBS. That's Discord, but I'm not really gonna show you it. So there's my office. Don't look at the rest of it because it's a mess. That's the wrong thing I turned off. Here we go. Can't just show my face like that. I'm sorry. At least I'm not doxing you. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm not gonna dox anyone at least. I'm not evil. I'm not evil. All right, what do I put in these corners? Should I put bookcases in these corners? I keep wanting to grab a bookcase, but I just don't like any of the ones that I have right now. What wall height is this? Oh, right, I do. I'm on a platform. But go to work. I'm just making a joke. Don't worry. For mod chat. I showed chat themselves, so it's all good. I'm sorry. I keep alarming Makoto. I keep scaring my mods. I kind of wish I had more bookcases like these that weren't like this modern looking one. I think that would be really nice. Been a good boy. Look at the situation. Yeah, for real. What if I put some shelves in here? What if we tried some shelves? I've been a good boy. Not a girl like me. Fine, and it's time for me to draw the line. What if we did? Is that ugly? The concept is enjoyable. I don't know if I like the execution. Hey, can everyone tell Makoto she's doing a great job? Well, tell Makoto she's doing a great job right now. She's doing some incredible modding, but she's also sick. She's also sick. Makoto's literally an icon. Okay, bookcases. What bookcase should we use? Or like, what else? What do we put here? What do we do? I'm gonna say that's around here. We love a sick day, actually. Context. I would say Mako is doing a good job. Also true. I think you might have some of the context frozen from her mod chat. I want to say she's hardly a mod here anymore. Exactly! She keeps saying she's not a mod. Girl, if we raise you, you can't say that you're supposed to be modding for me, but you haven't, because you've been modding for me more than I've been modding for me. What do you put in living rooms? I have an idea. I don't know if we're gonna see the vision, though. I don't know if I can execute my vision. Oh, that's large. I don't think this is gonna do what I want it to do. No, that's looking too modern. I need to look like a picture of a living room. Okay, it's giving me all. I searched old house fireplace and it's all just Victorian houses with fireplaces. I have this idea of like a thing in my head. I just don't think I could execute it. I just don't think I can execute it at all. It's fine. Let's look at bookcases again. We're just gonna keep looking at bookcases until I put some down, is what's happening. That's too big of bookcases. Is it ready for work? Yeah, go do what you gotta do. I'll do my best not to alarm you. We have coverage. Everything's okay. Jailbreak song. like the swatches of this fireplace. I don't hate that one. I just don't love that it's a blue swatch though. I don't like a built-in. Okay, that's not terrible. Let me look at a different book or a different fireplace. Oh, this one. I don't like those colors. Get out. I don't like you. I do love this bookcase. Oh, that's just my hair. My hair is touching me. Okay, cute. Is that cute? That's cute. Yeah. Maybe I'll change the wall color now too. Now that we have like a direction for this room. It's so cozy. I'm glad you think so. That's like I'm going for just like cozy lived in kind of thing. I don't like these walls though. What color wall would you put in here? That's all that matters 'cause we are beloved. Like everything, tell me that I look like a reference photo or like inspo pics. It's like everything is just white. Give me color. What happened to color in houses? Where did it go? Whoa. That's a little bit too much. So, this is the one that has like a nice, I love that swatch. It's not for this house. Too dark. A navy, like blue could be nice. This used to be my go-to room color. I don't hate that. It doesn't go with the rug anymore though. Or not the rug, the couch color. We could make the couch a little bit more neutral. It's almost a little too dark though. There's not enough like detail. I like that this has the molding on it. That's pretty. What do I think of that blue? That's a little bit too teal almost. What do I think of this blue? I would love some thoughts. I don't know how I feel, but I think I'm okay about this. It's pretty. But is it like too much? I like the blue. I do too. I just don't like it's a nice blue. I just don't know if I like how I feel about it in the whole room. So I could do this. It's a little bit more neutral with some design on it. This also has a nice blue. That feels too busy in this room. The story who lives here. A normal family with 2 parents and probably 2 children, maybe 1.5 children, like a little baby or something, and like a medium-aged child. That's who lives here. Is that any helpful at all? A lighter blue? I think the thing with the lighter blue is that it just doesn't go with the colors that I have. I think. Would I have that one? So like 1.5 children? Yeah, like a baby or like a in the womb. Ooh, that almost is like too bright. But it's kind of like a just kind of like a tinted white. That's also a really nice color. Just doesn't work in this room. That's nice. I think I like that one too. Not quite the right color. That's pretty much green. What other options? This is called I've Been Framed. Wait, that's funny. I don't like that one. That's too busy. We could do... No, that's not quite the vibe of this house. Neither is that. Stripes. Wait, I like the stripes. I can't do Alice in Wonderland. But like, should I do stripes? Maybe a little too dark. Are there any striped wallpapers? I love the stripes. Cause like I wanted something, like I wanted some sort of like little detail, like either the molding or like a wallpaper. I love the stripes. Are there other striped wallpapers though, besides that Alice in Wonderland one? I can't remember. Maybe I sort multicolor? I can't do multicolor, JK. I think of Stuart Little for some reason. Oh, interesting. I don't think I've ever seen the full movie of Stuart Little. I like that. I think that's really cute. Let me save. I haven't saved for a long time. I like it. I feel like this house would have a wall with paneling. It probably would. I feel like it would be like a downstairs wall or maybe like a bedroom wall. We can play without a little paneling though. I do love some paneling. Of this paneling. Actually has a really nice texture. No, there's no basement. But something like if it had a basement, it would be paneling. We could do paneling on this wall. We could panel this. I don't think we have a choice. You dig it? I think I do. But it's also like, is it too much brown on this wall? Because these are all brown. Paneled study growing up. I love that. Our basement was paneled. I mean, it's still paneled, but we just painted it white. When I was like, I don't know, 8 maybe? I think all the woods match. All the woods do match. This is the one, the like kind of range of wood that does match. Like the air of this house. It does feel like the air of this house. We'll leave it for now. I might get tired of it. We'll see. I want a gallery wall in here, but like not like a custom one. I want like just the gallery wall photos of like family and things, like these ones. I think there's another one. Is it a base game one that I'm thinking of? These ones as well are a little gallery. The one with the sea pictures, is that from Cats and Dogs? If I did 2 of these, would it look too similar? Obviously with different swatches. I did one with like people. I don't know if I like this base game one. I don't like when there's like photos of Sims, you know? Let me look at Cats and Dogs. So that's like the one with all the... No, that doesn't have any. What also has... and Adventure Awaits has a... Is it this one you're thinking of, Morgan? Then we could put between the kitchen and living room. Do you have Island Living? Like this is a pass-through window. So we have that. Oh, we can get rid of this. I actually don't hate that, Mateo. But to like be centered on anything, it would be a really weird place on this wall. I like the idea. Why do you love it? I kind of like it too. It just doesn't quite fit. Just it's so the cabinet's kind of weird. I mean, I could bring the cabinets up a little bit. Ah! Wrong 9 key. It's floating, but I don't care. Pretend it's not. It's fine. That's cute. I want to build what's happening. I'm so glad. I think I'm gonna start a shell challenge soon as well. Maybe not. I don't know if we'll get to it today, but I think we're gonna start a shell challenge soon, you guys. Because I know that you guys have been like, we've all been kind of in the same place where like building just isn't really happening, and like, but we still are craving it. Like we're wanting to do it, but we just haven't gotten our ability. Like we just haven't been able to do it. And I think a shell challenge might get us all back into it a little bit. All right, I like that. I think that is a good. It's a good idea. I might hit it. I might hit his whole room when we come back to it. But I think that's what we're gonna do for in here. I kind of want to jump into some girly pop for a little bit if you guys are cool with that, and show you what I've been kind of up to because I've been doing a lot of stuff. Like the window, it gives cozy vibes. For some reason, it does. It kind of reminds me of Good Luck Charlie. It kind of reminds me of Good Luck Charlie. All right, we're gonna hop into some girly pop for a little while. I've been doing a lot of things. I don't like have a ton. I mean, I have a lot to show for it. I have an entire. I have all netherite armor to show for it. So I've done a lot of exploring. I've done. We have a lot of emeralds as well to show for it. But I'm very. I love how it's been. Like girly pop's been so fun recently. And I say recently, like we've been playing for so long. No, we've been playing for 7 days. This is day 8. But it's just been, I've been really enjoying girly pop. Can someone check a mod, check title and game if it changed? It should have updated. Yeah, it should be good. Updated. Thank you, Jetpack. And let me know if the game audio is working. Let's see if the game wants to capture, or if I have to change my capture. I know, is it cute? Yes, chefing over here. This is so weird having so many mods. I'm like, we went from 4 to 6. I guess 7. 6, 7. With husband, because husband's also a mod. We just went from 4.5 mods to 6.5 mods. Which is a weird thing. 6, 7? So the same thing in different ways, I know. So first off, this is my pet frog. I think we should name the frog. Also, we had a scavenger hunt event on Saturday, and we got this frog, as well as other plushies that I don't know where they ended up. We had other plushies and stuff that we got from that. This is one of them. I really want to name this frog, and I've been thinking the name Harold. I also got an Allay, which is a little guy, a little blue guy that I also am like, maybe he would be a better Harold. I don't know where the Allay is, or if he's alive anymore. He might not be here anymore. Also, let me say hello to everyone. And mark that I'm streaming. Had her trial earlier, not sure what the verdict was though. Had her. They put Valk on trial? Val accidentally stole everyone's stuff. I didn't realize they were putting Valk on trial. Who put Valk on trial? I know that I was the one who was threatening everyone. That's really funny. No, that's so valid, Morgan. I know who responds to my messages in mod chat based on the emote that you use. They're doing trials. Well, we're a kingdom. Like it's medieval, and we all have kingdoms, so it's a lot of like that kind of thing. George came to mind. George is also a good name. Said King and Mac and a couple others were there. That's so funny. I didn't know that happened. But look at all these emeralds I've claimed, earned, traded with for today. I also have 42 levels of enchanting points. But I think we should name my frog because I love him. And he's my leftover frog from our frog farm. Where are name tags? So what should we name him? Look at a name like Sir Cumfrins. That is very funny. I love like a very like old-fashioned male name for everything. Like I don't know why, but I'm just like Harold, Steve, Reginald. Like that's kind of like whenever I have like a creature, that's like what I like to do. Sound subtitles, get annoying. No, I love them. I put them on intentionally. So that I know what's happening. Valk offering her head in payment for the mix-up. Yes, Valk did offer her head. I was thinking Frogbert. Frogbert is good, but I feel like Frogbert is overused at this point. I really kind of want to do Harold. I feel like Harold's a really good frog name. Unless anyone protests. I want to name him Harold. Harold. Is that how I spell Harold? Yes. I actually say my bet all the time. Yeah, I like to the captions, like the subtitles, so that I can know what's because I also like to keep volume low for mobs, so I know what mobs are around and I know what's happening. Tad is cute. I feel like that's too frog-like though. There's a chicken in here. Do you see that chicken? I'm gonna name it Harold. Where did you come from? Murder. All right, Harold. Harold! Cora 2 has been here. Imagine it was Harold. You want to be your pet? No. The chickens are a problem. So let me show you some of my farms. I made a blaze farm, and this teleports us. You ate him? No, he's still raw in my pockets. See? Whoa, there's a whole bunch. Someone was here. Look at all them blazes. So I made a blaze farm. Look at all them blaze rods. And if you go up here, you'll be in the what's it called? This. But it's completely enclosed. So you can see it from here. So that's my blaze farm. I don't know how to die in Minecraft. Practice. It's literally just practice, Morgan. I just, like I said at the beginning of stream, I have 65 hours in this server, and it's been Monday. A horror story in 3 chats. Wait, what did you say? Oh, he wouldn't be your pet. I'm just saying you ate him. Yes. Yeah, that is a horror story. Just to help me sometimes. And that's so fair. So I made that, and I also made a skelly farm. I found a skelly spawner. Excuse me. So we have a skelly farm now, so you can farm for skeleton stuff, which I'm gonna go throw all these bows in the trash. It's great for mining levels or like farming levels. That's trash. I made a second iron farm over here. How does this one work? The skelly farm? I can show you. Hello. So the skelly farm works. I can't easily show you, but you basically dig out around a skeleton spawner in the mine, and you dig it out all the way around, and you put water in it, and then when they drop out of the spawner, they drop into the water, and it pulls them into this hole, and they drop down this chute, and then you hit them a few times, and then they die, and all their stuff gets put in this chest. And then I got some bees. Hello, let me collect. There we go. Look at that honey. Aren't my bees around? I think my bees keep accidentally dying. Okay, good. I have 3 bees now. I like bred my bees like 3 times, and none of the baby bees stayed around for some reason. They I don't know if they ran away or if they just disappeared. So I have bees. Oh, let me go back over here actually. You love bees? Me too. I had the idea the other day. So I was like, I think I want to cross-stitch some Minecraft stuff. Brianna, welcome in. How are you doing? But I think I want to cross-stitch some Minecraft stuff into little keychains, and I was like, I think a bee. I thought of that earlier. I was like, a little bee Minecraft cross-stitch keychain would be the cutest thing I've ever seen. And like, if it's a little keychain, I could do it pixel for pixel, probably. So the iron golem mine, except Bimka has set up to where they float in the water to middle where the lava is. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. A lot of mob farms work the same. And this is our golem farm. One of them, our iron farms. And then this is my slime farm. My snow golem keeps dying though. I don't know where he keeps going. My farms are so cool. It's something I want to get better at. Yeah, they're really fun, and they're honestly pretty easy with tutorials. This season, does each kingdom have a theme to build with? So we don't have to stick to any specific theme. It just has to be generally medieval themed is the only theme that we had to do. We can build in our theme of like, so we could build a bamboo kingdom if we wanted to, but we also don't have to. Like, we can do whatever we want. And we have some great ideas that have been thrown around for our build, and it's gonna be so good. We're very much in like the making sketches, planning phase of it. But it's gonna be so good. Setting up and learning as many as you can. Yeah, they're really fun. And I became obsessed with farms last season, and so it's really been fun to like make all of them. But this is my iron farm. Oh, my golem is up there. Bye, buddy. And I trapped my zombie and my villagers in here because I didn't want them to die because they're out in the open. Oh, he's laggy. Come on, buddy. Don't hit me, please. Where did this lag come from? I need to go kill chickens, probably. There we go. I need to go kill some chickens. We probably have way too many chickens. Or maybe not. I don't see any chickens on the map. No, we do have a lot of chickens. I'm gonna go take care of the chickens. When not kill the chickens. Yeah, the chickens will cause a lot of lag. So let's go kill some chickens. Which, that's half the reason we've been getting a bunch of the emeralds is because we have trader men to trade feathers and raw chicken with. Someone took the sword. Oh no, the chickens were murdered. Okay, they were cleared out. Let me take all this though. That's still full? Yeah, that's still full. No! Don't throw all my stuff. Just move eggs. I meant boat back. Turn that off. And we'll fill this so we can... My silk touch pickaxe! That also got thrown. When Morgan killed all our chickens, then broke the chicken farm! What's that? Oh, looter containers. That's like a... what's it called? Oh my gosh, I can't think of any words! It's like a required event, though, to happen. So, it makes sense. Right. Now go. There's some chickens over here. I think I want to try building an auto wool farm and an auto cow farm, so we can have a leather and not auto for the cows at least. I don't think you can do an auto cow farm, but like a wool farm you can auto. So maybe we could go collect some animals while we're hanging out. Panic I panicked in our group chat. Honestly, group chat panic is the best panic. The first client session will probably miss the end of stream. Bye everyone. Mia, have a great session. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes so well. Hey, do you want to give me emeralds for your iron? I'm trying to think of other things that I made that I haven't shown you. I have a spider spawner, but I'm not going to show you that because I know a lot of us don't like spiders, but they're also just loud. But they're also not very different to the other ones that I've made. They're pretty much the same, just a slightly different shape because spiders are a little bit different than other mobs. Give me all your XP. I can show you we made this frog light farm on stream. And it's fully functional, and I've been AFKing it. We have tons of frog lights, which are great for trading as well with other kingdoms. So I think they've been pretty profitable as well. All right, let me go put this away. Actually, we have little storagey things here that we can put things in. So actually I have 10 chickens and 9 chickens. So let me trade that in there and sticks. I'll put feathers in there. Together making history. I keep my silk touch. I need to put silk touch on the diamond one. I just haven't gotten around to it. Look at all of my Emmys. What else should I show you? I'll show you the frog farm. This is my little cave for my frog farm, but there's no froglets in there because no one's been camping in here. And then we have the man farm. We also have a raid farm. This is our raid farm that Ven built. Oh, you know what? Do you guys want to see a Qoria? I found a Qoria the other day. This is their warpstone, or their waystone. Look how you get up to a Qoria. I also have a stone that gets, like a waystone that gets up there, but let me show you a Qoria. Because you take a waterfall. What is this? This is one of the other kingdoms. This is a Qoria. I don't remember what their export is. Like our export is bamboo. I don't remember what their export is. I know one team has export of like leather, one has coal, and we have bamboo. I don't know what the other two are. Yeah, I don't remember what the other two are. I also got my snack and I haven't been eating, so I'm gonna eat some goldfish. I also have no idea if anyone's up here. I hope no one is because I have anxiety. But just look at how cute. Look at it. Just look at how cutie. Being refurbished, please don't replant. Good to know. But like, they have a little like garden over here. Everyone's I've seen is so whimsy. Yeah, we can go look for the other ones. I have the cords for the other kingdoms. I just haven't gotten to see them yet, so we can go look for them if we want to. There's another waystone. So look at those like pillars and stuff of water. Oh, I think their export is clay. Like, look at their castle! Isn't it beautiful, stunning, gorgeous? It's just beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Someone's here. Oh, Valk is here. It's like, who's here right now? I don't know if I've been up in this tower. Just look at how cute, though. Look at a freaking Rapunzel tower. Just look at that. Yeah, there's this clay. It's in their barrels. Look at how cute. It's so cute. And they got their, like, bedrooms and stuff. Got a little kitchen. Oh my gosh, there's storage baskets? Whoa. That's so cute. It's so freaking cute. But we can go look for the other ones. So Emberfell's over there. Shadow's Reach is there, and Borealis is there. So we can go to Emberfell. I have 2 for Emberfell for some reason. So we can just go that way, and we can go to Emberfell. Does that sound like a fun time? Because I have a boat. We can go on a little adventure. We can see what other things we can collect as well. We can see if we have any boats and ships to collect. Not guns and ships. That's Hamilton. Whee! That was fun. That was really fun. Let's go to Emberfell. Because I haven't been to any of the other kingdoms, and I really haven't even been... I think I've seen a little bit of Emberfell because that's Haley's kingdom, and I've been in Haley's stream a little bit when she's been working on stuff, but otherwise I really haven't seen anyone else's kingdoms. Maybe about Minecraft also makes me feel like I could never... Well, I will say, a lot of the builds, I mean, all the builds that were like in here were built in creative. So that's less so like that's just a skill at building versus like necessarily a skill at Minecraft. I'm not saying Kuma and Wixie are not skilled at the game as well, besides just building. They are incredibly skilled at all elements of this game, but they are kind of like two different things. So if you want to get better at building, I recommend playing in creative, honestly. Even having like a flat, like doing a flat world, it's really fun to build in creative. Whenever I like have a build that I want to do, a lot of times I'll do it in creative and then I'll do it in my game and like figure out what I want and like layout and dimensions and such. Also, I think I don't remember a Dead Sea being in as a biome last season. So I think this is a new biome. We have a warm ocean right there. But we're on the keeping the eye out for pirate ships because I've kind of have figured out how to get through them without blowing up, which has been a lot of fun, and there's a lot of really good loot in them. So I'm also a little bit less afraid because I just have better armor. And tools. Like, all of my stuff is pretty good. There's one. Oh, it's really tucked in there, too. Someone probably already been here, too, because it's so close to the Aquaria. It's probably, there's not even spawners on here. Hello. Oh. It's disconnecting me. Let's restart that. Thought you said I'll be okay. My breaking heart. All right. Just a zombie. Oh, my game is so laggy right now. But yeah, there's no spawners on here right now. Let's see what's in here. Emeralds. There's a skeleton in here. Grab those. Hey, that's rude. Where are you coming from? One hit. Loser. I'll take that too, because we have men that trade for those. And then no one that I'm aware of, like no one's been going down here, even though there's lots of like chests and stuff down here too. Let me get rid of that so that no one gets hurt. Grab them sponges. Is that a creeper? No, that's just another sponge. They do kind of look similar. And we have a chest back here with some good loot. I can't remember if there's any... I think there's more this way. Yeah. I think there's also a spawner back here. Oh, no, there's not. It's just redstone. There's no chest, though. That's okay. How do I get in here? How did I get in here? That's the opening. There we go. Did I get all the chests in here? Alright. Back on our adventures to Emberfell. I need to eat. How far are we? We're almost just nearly 4,000 meters away, which I don't know if we'll go the whole way today. I might get off before that and I'll continue my adventure and then show you, because we're gonna play Girly Pop tomorrow. My plan tomorrow is we're going to explore and find a spot to build my own little base so that I have just like my own little space and like other things to work on besides just making 82 different farms. Ooh, a boat. A sunken ship. Let's see what loot we have in here. Gimbal, don't tickle my toes. I'm in a boat. I'm under the water. I'm under the sea. Gimbal. Gotta get the paper. There should be another one in here. Yeah. Whoa, that's a good loot. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I explore. I think I've got more... Where'd that come from? A fishing pole and some gold? That come from a drowned? I have a fishing pole now. Something I don't know. It's also a huge biome. This Dead Sea. I'm like, are we close to being out of it? No. Oh, there's another sunken ship over there, but I'm not gonna bother going over there. We're on a mission. But I think tomorrow I kind of wanna. I'm kind of in between of like what kind of build I want to do. I really like the idea of making a tree house. And like making something up in a tree because I think that'd be really fun. But I also kind of want to just like wait and see what biome we end up choosing, and then just going off of the biome, like using stuff in the area because I've never kind of built that way, and I kind of want to try to build without a tutorial of any type, and just have some fun building, and we can kind of make up a little something together, and I think that'd be really fun and cute. But I'm also like nervous about building without a tutorial because that's just who I am as a person. Is that I like using tutorials. So I guess we'll see for that. But I want to try to like build within the biome and maybe use a different biome than I've built before. Desert. How's that a desert? That's just water. Huh? How is this a desert? That's odd. How big is this biome? Get me out of the Dead Sea. Give me a village or another ship to pillage. Please. This goldfish just fell out of my mouth. Holy cow. This goes so far. I wonder if this goes all the way to Emberfell, because I know Emberfell is this kind of there's a lot of like dripstone and stuff, I think. Or I'm very wrong. Oh my gosh, my headphones are like, whoa, are like falling off my head. I probably should have slept before I left my house because I don't know the last time. Whoa, oh my gosh. I'm so pretty with the shader. I know, isn't it beautiful? And I also think we might have mods that affect that. No, that's just dripstone. I think we have a mod that changes the sky, clouds, and lighting and that kind of thing, as well as like water and reflections, but I could be very wrong. I think there's a list on the Girly Pop website. You can do !Girly Pop for a link to the website that has all the things, and I think it should have a list of all the mods that we're using right now. So you could always look through there. I don't think they have the mod pack available though. I think they plan on making it available, but don't quote me on that. I really have no idea. But I think they plan on making it available at some point. Like maybe after the season. Also, why are these in the wrong spot? Those are in the wrong spot. Stop hitting the wrong buttons. Oh, we have a desert to go through now. Don't run into some quicksand, please. That's not run into quicksand. I don't want to die. Is my inventory full? Look at that. The year 3000. Not much has changed, but they lived underwater. Oh, why is there just sugarcane? Oh. Well, that's not very deep. Like, that's a giant gorge. It's just a little river. Camel! I wonder if we can I think we can ride the camels. Or I think at one point we can. I don't know if we're at that update, though. The bunnies. Oh, creeper. Goes to go out, have fun, be safe. I'm really tempted to hit some bunnies so that I can get bunny heads, but I also refuse to do that. Like, I don't want to be a murderer. I don't want to be a murderer, but I also, like, I want to collect heads. And we don't have the mob head mod that we, like, had last season. So we'll just have the mods that have the mobs that just drop heads on their own. Oh, is that a pale forest? It's a pale bog. At night? A pale bog at night? Okay, a little disclaimer. See? Fleekin' queekin'! There's so many creaking out there. This playlist, isn't it so fun? It's called, I think it's like 2000s Disney. Or like 2000s Disney Kid, something like that. And it's such a good playlist. The game's also really laggy. I've never successfully fought a creaking. Is today the day? So you can't even really fight them. They don't die from combat. They die when you break their tree. I'm afraid. Oh, that's a cactus. Like, it can be hard to find their tree. Oh! It's a bogged. Wow, what is it with this lag? Okay, I'm going to assume it's like over there, because that's where they are. I also don't know if each one has their own thing that needs broken, or if they all are connected to one. Oh, it's... Okay, that's one. Okay, I got some. I killed one. I did it. I did it. I got one at least, or maybe two. Because there were two in there. Guys, I'm a professional. I'm a gamer. And they don't stray too far from their trees. There's one over there. There's a guy over there. No, this is not Emberfell. This is a pale bog. It's a very scary biome, especially at night. Oh, we got spirit logs here. I love spirit logs. They're so pretty. Hey, what if you didn't do that? Also, it's not helpful that my game's really laggy. So Raven. Okay, I don't think there's any more in this one. Oh, is it freezing? Okay, there's a creaking over there. Oh, I hear him creaking. Is that one or is that... Yeah, there's one. Soul fruit whales? That's a quicken. I'm concerned that they're not attacking me. Leave me alone. Oh, right, they move when you don't look at them. I have to keep him in my sight and he won't move. Leave me alone. Okay, I don't think he's gonna go this far. Okay, there we go. No more darkness. Get rid of you. More darkness. All right, we're gonna go around the pale bog. We're gonna go around. Ah! Oh, I can't even protect myself. What in the horror movie? This is an Enderman. I accidentally apparently made eye contact with him. Come on, come get me, Enderman. Come get me, buddy boy. No, don't throw that away. Why do you keep moving? Oh, he keeps running into cacti. Well, there we go. He's dead now. There we go. I got 3 pearls. Oh, the gender dragon before? Yes. I have fought the gender dragon. Last season, I actually got the last hit on it, and I was the one who technically killed it. That's wild. I know, right? I've also fought it by myself. On easy? Oh. Can anyone slip, please? Oop. I'm scared of the creaking. I still have darkness. Okay, creaking aren't out during the day though, so we're good now. I honestly want to try to get some more spirit wood because it's so pretty. I'd love to get a sapling, but I don't know if I can cut down that much tree right now. Because they're large trees. But they're so pretty. What's this biome? So this is a pale bog. The pale bog is a modded biome, but there's a pale forest. Or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But it's a very scary biome. Everything is like grayscale. And you can get like pale wood and stuff from there. Who's still cursing me? But it's got some nice like building stuff in it, but it's a very scary biome. And there's a creature called the Creaking, and they're kind of like weeping angels if you've seen Doctor Who. And the only way to destroy them is not by hitting them, but it's by destroying the creaking heart or something that it's called, which is a piece of tree. Like you'll find it in trees, and it drops resin as a building, which is you can use for building and stuff. And they're scary, but they only spawn at night, so you can they're safe during the day. But it's a scary biome. It's like a horror biome. And now this is a regular bog. We still have 45 seconds of darkness. Let me through. Hello, Froge! Yes, it's not part of the biome. I have a darkness curse. I got darkness put upon me. Where? Emberfell's this direction. We're also getting much closer to Emberfell. But yeah, I got cursed by something in that biome. So then trying to attack, no, it's a course. It's a course. It's almost gone though. And it only lasts for 20 seconds, but it just kept getting hit. I just kept getting hit by it. It said something. I lost my boat. Oh, it's right here. Where's my boat? All right. There we go. We're out of it now. No more darkness as I boat into a cave. All right, we're getting close to Emberfell. Are those, oh, those are tomatoes. I was like, are those peppers? There's one crop and it's peppers, and I haven't found it yet. I don't know if anyone in my team has found it, so we don't have any peppers. But I'd love to find them so we have all of them. I think that'd be really fun. Okay, so leave me alone, cactus. Also, this biome has some weird lighting too. I'm taking a terrible path. Gimbal, that's my toes. We're just gonna run through the desert. Alright, how far are we from Emberfell? About 16k meters. So we're gonna go to Emberfell. We'll see what's going on. And then we'll get off. And we'll go check in with a friend. This desert. Jeez. This is a big desert. Oh, this is a lot of running. I hope perhaps we can boat faster. I just really want to see some biomes. Not some biomes. Some bases. Yeah, we can go around over here. I love if we come across another boat. Like a ship. I want to pillage a ship. I've had a lot of fun pillaging ships once I found out how to like get through them and like what to destroy. Because some of them do have TNT and like booby traps. So you gotta be careful. But I started digging in from the back of them and like destroying the back of the boat, and then you can destroy the TNT or like the thing that will make you explode. And then you can just explore, and then as long as you destroy the spawners, you're good. So you just gotta destroy the spawners, and then you're good to go. Also, my friends, there is some ads starting, but I really appreciate you sticking around and watching the ads. And hopefully by the time you get back, maybe we'll be closer to Emberfell. Maybe we'll be at Emberfell. I don't know if we'll get that close, but I love if we've also found a spawner out here, maybe. That'd be very nice. I mean, there'll be one at Emberfell, but nice if we just found one out here that could get back and forth faster in the future. Let's go this way. You're making nuggets? That sounds incredible. Are they regular or dino? Are they regular or dino type? I honestly couldn't tell you the last time I had a dino nugget. I'm also not much of a like an at-home chicken nugget person. Trickster, welcome in! Tempura! Ooh. Is this a village or is this a temple? I think it's a is it a temple or a village? I said that's a temple. Hello? I don't have much inventory space. I can throw some stuff. I don't need those. Ooh hoo hoo. Because like McDonald's are made with actual chicken. Love. Oh. Someone's been here. Ooh, golden apple. Did they dig out? Okay, good. They dug out the dynamite. Oh, I don't need channeling. Look at you and my heart loves of you. I don't need that sand. I don't need luck of the sea either. Those aren't important in chance. Oh, can't get out of the way. All right, back on the track. Where's this way? On the other side of this desert. So I think they are deserty for Emberfell. They're like the orange deserty one. And so they have quicksand everywhere. Which is actually scary. Like, I think we have the least dangerous biome. We have, like, our biome is kind of annoying. But it's not dangerous. Oh, we got a nether portal over here in the wild. Let's go take their stuff. Some other day to be. Someone took all the lava. Mending? I don't need gold with mending. Alright, we're so close, you guys. We're gonna check it out and have a little tour. Explore a little bit. I'm very excited. I'm gonna have to go to the other ones later this week as well to check them out. Oh, someone lit up this whole little spot. Another pale bog? Get out of here with that. No one wants pale bogs right now. Absolutely the heck not. I would like some more spirit wood maybe, but it's not that important. Also, I came across a really cool biome yesterday. I think it was yesterday. What was it called? It was like a borealis biome. It was like borealis spikes or something. And it was just these like giant towers of ice that changed colors. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I don't think there was a teleport thing anywhere near it though, so I don't think I could show you. But it was so stunning and beautiful. You guys were so close to Emberfell. We're so close. Who's ready to see? To be... Leave me alone, cactus. Leave me the heck alone. Okay. Look at how pretty. I don't know if any of the... Okay, so there's someone here. Who's that? Mac is here. Look at how pretty this is. Okay. It's gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, that's so pretty. I'll have to find their TP. Their waystones. They got a camel. I don't know if there's like an official entrance. It's all closed off. I'm gonna assume it's over here where that bridge is. I'm on the back. We're in the backside, I think. They have a cutie little ghast in there and an allay. That's a cactus. Oh yeah. Let's go swim over there to the front. To the entrance. It's giving autumn, it really is. It's giving autumn, but also desert. There it is. Oh, that's where their trading hall is, I think. This is their trading hall? This is cute. That's the lava farm. Cutie patootie. I didn't make ours cute. That's one thing that I'm like, I haven't made any of my farms cute. But I also feel like our build style is not one that I could easily replicate. Look at this floor! It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. Look it. There's Mac's head. That's Mac's head. Let's go in here. I really want to try not to scare Mac. Scare Mac. What's their export? Let's just have storage in there. I don't know what their export is. Look, here's some of their rooms. Cutie. That's Mifa's spot. I wonder if my team is the only one that has like our beds all in the same room. So far, everyone has their stuff everywhere else. I thought it was honey over there. This is so cutie. All right, I'm gonna assume this is just the same. Over there. In this tower. That's the back. Little back door. Go in their main castle. Go inside. Look at their camel! Hi, buddy. Do you think he has a name? I don't see a name tag, though. I'm not close enough. This is so cute. Hello, your base is so cute. I'm here. This is my first time here. I don't know if my voice mod is working. Hello, your base is so cute. I finally made my way over. I really don't know if they're saying things. We're just gonna look around. I really don't know if anyone can hear us. Talking to the cat? No, Mac is right there. I won't take that waystone. That's not a waystone for me. Spider farm, wolf farm, iron farm. Zombies, to the men, skeletons. That's so cute. There's a person, yeah, with, Mac is there. Just look at how pretty this is. It's beautiful. There's a large cat, and I was like, yes, good day, sir. Lovely home! That's so funny. Yeah, no, I was looking over here. All right, we'll teleport home, though. I might have to ask see if my team is around and can tell me if they can hear me or not with things. But I think that's where we'll stop for now. But thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out. I'm so shocked I did not crash out from The Sims. So proud of us. Thanks for running around in Girly Pop with me for a little bit. I always love running around in Girly Pop. I know it's not everyone's thing, but you know what? It's a really fun time for me. Let's see who's live. Let's see who's live. The music is... Look, Girly Pop, me freaking too. Me freaking too. You are the music in me. All right, we're over here. We're not gonna go to Minecraft. We're gonna go to, she's in just chatting. I don't know why. We're gonna see Makoto, see what's up. Her title has me intrigued. She says, see what happened was ... I don't know what's going on over there, but we're gonna go over and say hi. She's also getting over from like a cold and stuff. So we're gonna go see Makoto, who's one of our mods and who's been doing the absolute most for our stream recently. So go tell her that you love her. Go tell her that you love her. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out. Tomorrow we are playing Girly Pop. We're gonna be Girly Pop all day tomorrow. We're gonna be building, we're gonna be exploring and trying to find a place to set up our base, our own personal base, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So you guys can help me pick out what biome that we build in, and then we can work on a little house for us and maybe find a cat and or other pets. I would love a pet. That's the plan for tomorrow, but thank you for being here. I love you all. Send Makoto all the love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye! Oh, the snacks! We have snacks! See, I told you that you'd have to remind me. I told you you'd have to remind me. All right, go ahead and redeem your snack for the road. Go ahead and redeem your snack for the road. It's now there as a channel point. It should be 1 channel point. Go ahead, redeem it. Redeem your snack. You can, it doesn't tell you how many you have when you redeem it, but you can do exclamation point snack when you whenever you want to see how many snacks you have. So grab your snacks for the road if you're here. You can only get it at the end of stream. It's a brand new redeem as of today. Also shout out to our new mods, Nay and Jetpack. Shout out to the new mods. Thank you for being here and hanging out. And also don't forget to grab Camp Dizzy merch if you want to get your merch ahead of time so that you have it for camp. The link is right there. There's 2 different t-shirts. There's a sticker and patches for both this year and also the previous years because we didn't have patches available to us the previous year. So I thought I made them as well. So you get them all together. Really fun. Snack is buttered popcorn. Great snack. Have a great time with Makoto. Thank you guys for being here and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Goodbye!